swap and sell like 10 more clips. That's what everyone wants to do, right? Okay, back to the jazz piano here. We have, what is Charlie Brown's Christmas? It is not Christmas yet, but it certainly does feel like that for the Bears right now. Turn this down. I don't know if I want that one or I want the live stream one. Either way. Was this for relaxing background music for deep sleep? Nah, I'm okay. I guess we'll just go back to our old faithful here. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, put Hank up right now.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
Yeah, that's how it's feeling right now. Let's go to the scene of the crime. Oh, wow, the market is dumping even more right now. That's good. So if you were in the Bobo Telegram this morning, we saw something very interesting. Let me see. Let me get the music right. So, okay. This is a very big day for the Bears. We gotta make sure that, the mood is set. Everything's right. Everything is down 15% across the board. It's a big day for us. Big day. Yeah, go ahead and chime it up.
And it's gone.
You're just like, how are you so calm during this? I'm like, bro. After COVID, you really just kind of die inside, honestly. Panic, sell everything. It's fucking over, says Warren Buffett. Imagine if Warren Buffett did say that.
There is no second best.
There is no second best. So, okay. Let's go look at Ethereum. First, you guys want to talk about... okay, let me finish my thought with Bobo, actually. So somebody this morning full clipped 300k of Bobo. Yes, they did do that.
There is no second best.
Typical Bobo activities. And to put that in perspective, the Mooncat coin has about 170k in liquidity for the entire coin. So he basically sold 2 Mooncats on the chart. But this isn't out of the ordinary for Bobo coin. If we zoom out, we're still in our uptrend. But, it's just kind of annoying. There are a lot of people that want to see this go higher. But as predicted, there are people, bears, who are terrified of the coin going up. And they are screaming, jumping off the train as it continues to chat higher. So that happened. But that wasn't only the one strange thing that happened as soon as I woke up. I wake up and I see that. And I'm like, oh, great. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a really great day today. And Bobo went down first, which was suspicious. As mentioned by other people in the Telegram, they were like, why did Bobo dump first? Because everything, not lying, everything was green. And then all of a sudden, someone just starts clipping Bobo. And Bobo goes down 12%. So, everyone starts, laughing like they do at Bobo.
Bruh.
Typical Bobo
Loser!
activities.
You're a loser!
Yes, Hank. Yeah, that's what they were doing. But shortly after that, the news came out, and then everything else started dumping, like 15%. So, we have a question to the person who sold, 300k of Bobo. Are you an insider? Are you Barron Trump? How did you know that the market was about to explode? These are the things that we want to know in the Bobo Telegram and the Bobo chat. How did you front run this information before the timeline was aware of this news? Or was it just instant karma for everyone else who was about to write up tweets and make fun about Bobo? I don't know. Maybe. Yes, chat says yes, Uniswap. I would like I would like 2 Mooncats. Yeah, so whoever did that, could you please deploy those 2 Mooncats into Mooncat so we can get 3 Mooncats? The market follows Bobo confirmed. Can we check 4chan? I'm scared. Did you post something on 4chan? Hey, how's it going, Rekt? Just getting to tune in. Thank you for all you do, bro. No problem. Today's a red day. I feel like, going live on red days is for our community anyway, it's it's kind of our thing. Vitalik, Vitalik, he didn't post the bear picture. We asked him nicely. We said, Vitalik, can you let's go check him out real quick. We said, Vitalik, can you please post the Bobo meme? We asked him nicely. We said, if you post this meme, then Ethereum goes to 10K. We damn near ratioed him. We got a lot of likes. He has 500 likes on this, and we got 105. So shout out to the community on that one. You guys did a good job. We still got it in us. 3 years later, we're still rating pretty well. But he did not post the meme, so we went ahead and did our thing. We sent that's our little thing right there. But really, this price action, now let's go look at ETH after I got the elephant out of the room with the Bobo chart and explained that a little bit. This is just meme coin activity. This is my therapy session on a red day, says Mr. Goldrobe. Turn the jazz music up a little bit for everybody. I think I need the cozy jazz today too. Technical Analysis reposted the stream. Thank you, Technical Analysis. Holy crap, we got the technical TA wizard.
80% of the supply in the hands of insiders. This is completely broken. Goes without saying that this does not build community.
Also, getting caught up on the timeline, I did ask Murad. We were wondering, I kind of understand, like a lot of the Bobo community would be like, I wonder how Murad feels about Bobo. Because he definitely has his knowledge on like 4chan memes and Apu. If you understand the difference between Apu and Pepe, then you are definitely deep in like your meme lore, and you're getting into like the technicals and like the nitty gritty of everything. So I just, I asked Murad. I was like, hey man, let me move my head. I was like, Murad, if you hate bears, scratch your nose. And he instantly scratched his nose. And if you look at how he scratched his nose. It wasn't just like a regular scratch. This is like a balled up fist. So it's just like, we got his answer right there. There's Murad. He definitely scratched his nose live on stream, like instantly after I asked him that. So that happened yesterday too. So he definitely knows about Bobo, but Bobo is everyone's racist towards bears. So it looks like Murad is part of the Bull Clan as well. Guys, Alchemist is now threatening to sell his $500 Bobo bag. Someone buy him out, OTC. Yes, Alchemist, if you are looking to sell your $500 Bobo bag, kindly report to the Bobo Telegram, and someone will probably offer you to swap that. Also, we created the Naka Bobo card yesterday. The creator of Bobo Coin actually wasn't me, it was Naka Bobo, and one of the most rare Bobos in existence with a rareness score of 97, and not to be confused with Nakamoto card, which has the exact same traits and characteristics. Totally didn't just copy and paste that and turn it into a Bobo like all the other memes. That would not be right up my lane. So anyway, back to Ethereum. So what's going on with Ethereum? Well, let's take a look at it after I turn this cozy music down just a little bit. This isn't really anything out of the ordinary. Usually, we had Bitcoin doing the same type of deal too, where it was teasing an all-time high break. I forgot when it was doing this. Let me go check back real quick. All throughout. Hopefully it doesn't do this. It was just teasing like an all-time high break after that initial run-up all throughout here, and then chopped to death. So, people were trying to front-run the all-time high, and this is a pattern we've seen play out more so now than in the past. I feel like this has been like we've gone over it on the stream now. These double top goblins is what we call them, and hopefully, oh gosh, we don't get one of these right here on Ethereum, and you know, just kind of fall off. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think there's too much institutional buying pressure, etc., like that. But I did expect it to pull back and try to test 4K as a support level. Of course, you know, Ethereum pulls back and everything nukes 20%. That is the nature of the market. Everybody is risk on until they are not. So just like the Bobo seller, you know, he put he put $400,000 into Bobo, and the first sign of a red candle, he was out.
Bruh.
He was done. He said this shit is not fun anymore. I guess he just doesn't trust the process, and he ran away. So that is what's happening to a lot of people across the market right now. They are terrified. New traders, they see one red candle and they absolutely start fleeing in the opposite direction. When in reality, this will probably just retest 4K, if it even gets that low, and then come back up here and do something like that. That would be a normal process in this chart, is to retest a previous area of resistance and make sure it is a support before you continue higher. But you know, meme coins and alts are going to do what they do. So you get this information from me and for free, and you have the opportunity to buy the dip if you want. You can buy the dip. What's up, Rekt my G, says user 05. 4K sounds good, says Yeti. Snotty Napkins, good morning, legends. Try drawing a bear at resistance. Well, we could draw the bear. We could just draw, you know, the typical Bobo eyes up here. You know, I don't know. This is gonna be really bad. Oh, I think. Well, let me go to the Telegram real quick. Someone is trying to pretend they are the dev again, so I had to ban them. We've been getting that a lot in the Telegram. It's like, all holders, please report to my DMs. I have a special announcement for you. It's like, no, bro, don't do that. I have a special announcement for all the Bobros. I don't even want to freaking scare anybody right now. I don't even want to. This is like the worst Bobo ever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It really doesn't all come together until you like start doing like the, you know, we can draw him up here at the top. TG, the Telegram is cooked. Yeah, the Telegram has been cooked. Actually, Telegram everywhere has been pretty cooked. I wish it could just be all on X, you know. I wish it could just be this is like the worst Bobo ever. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. But yeah. Yeah, Telegram is constantly cooked. So that's Ethereum. I mean, this is just your typical breakout, and you know, it looks like it's battling with all-time high resistance, and it wants to probably come back down here to 4K and then hold support. We went over this on stream before as well. I was hoping it wouldn't do this because everything would get absolutely wrecked in the process, but if that does happen, usually it'll come down here, test support, hold it, wick down, flush everyone out, recapture, then go back up like this. In the most painful way. This would be the Ethereum way of doing things right here, in the most painful way. And if you panic sell, you get chopped up, you don't hold your positions. And if you just hold and you don't look at anything, and you open your eyes in you know, December of this year, you're going to be up massive probably, and you know. But it's a roller coaster. It's going to be scary. It's going to be scary, you know. The only community I've seen that uses TG a lot is Apu. Yeah, I know. That's really what that's why really we keep going. Apu uses the TG quite a bit. Quite a bit. Good morning, Rekt. How's Mooncat? Well, let's go look at Mooncat. Oh my gosh. I don't know. No, seriously. There's a reason. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even talk about it. And there's a reason for it. And it's because if I say something about it, it's going to go back up. So there's a reason for it. That's all I'm going to say. That's my only hint. That's it. Because I learned very quickly that the people, I don't know, like, I don't like people selling into my tweets or selling into me talking about things. So I'm just going to wait. And, I got attacked on it a lot, like it was my own coin or something like that. So if you want it to be that way, then you're going to have to wait, because that's all I'm going to say. Good morning, Rekt. What's some ETH targets this cycle? I think everything is pretty much in the same target range here. Let's go back here. Go back to 3-day chart on ETH. See, but now since I said that, people are going to go buy Mooncat, so I just don't. That's one thing. You're gonna. I'm not. Nope.
Bruh.
Can ETH go to 60K? If ETH went to 60K, it would be a couple $1 trillion, would it not? That would be extremely high. I believe ETH at 1 trillion is around. Let me go check that real fast. Let's go see how high ETH would have to go realistically. Let's make some realistic price targets right here. So this is pretty easy. ETH is around $500 billion right now, which is around $500 billion. So let's go back to ETH and let's see here. So I mean, that's around like 50, around roughly. It would be very rough. Around 5K. Let's just call 5K half a trillion. So ETH would be $1 trillion around 10K, 9K ish, right? So, oh my gosh, you guys, 60K. So that'd be about like $7 trillion, right? For Ethereum to go to 60K. $7 trillion asset, which long term isn't too crazy to think about. I mean, what's the market cap of gold right now? Let's go look. Market cap of gold. Market cap, I think it's like 14 trillion. Oh wow, never mind. Damn, that was higher than I thought it was. I did not know. If you guys cannot see it over here, the market cap of gold is 22 trillion. Damn. Do we have? Hold on, man. Ethereum with the. Holy shit. Okay. Dang it, the chat is in the way. I wish you guys could see this. Let me try to zoom in a little bit here. Something. It's not doing it. If Ethereum were to reach the market cap of gold, its price would need to increase significantly. No shit. Currently, the market cap of gold is estimated to be around 12 trillion. Well, I just saw 22 trillion. But anyway, if Ethereum were to reach the same valuation, its price would need to rise to approximately 100K, basically $105,000 per ETH. So if Ethereum were to flip gold, it would be right up here. So zoom out. Do you think Ethereum could flip gold one day? Okay, let's say what's the market cap of largest market caps? Bobina Council, do it, sir, says Bobina. Pontok with blue. Pontok is in the chat right now. What if gold is the past, present, future of finance? We are all wrong. Hello, to everyone in the chat. Just check my quant's total mean valuation will flip gold maybe next cycle. Companies ranked by... Oh, do they have gold on here? I don't really care about companies. I want to see assets. Top assets. I mean, commodities. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it says 22 trillion. So, damn, son, where'd you find this? So that would put Bitcoin at $1 million basically. Add a zero. So about roughly 1.5 million for Bitcoin to flip gold. And a lot for Ethereum. So Ethereum would go to 100, 200K, something like that. Damn. That's pretty crazy to think about if you're long-term bullish like I am. Silver was just flipped by Bitcoin. If you guys can see here, it's kind of come through on the chat. Bitcoin flipped silver. Was that today, or I don't know? I hadn't been paying attention. But Bitcoin flipped silver. I think that is more of like an attainable goal for Ethereum. You know, if Ethereum wants to be like the silver to Bitcoin's gold or whatever. But I really feel like Ethereum is just, if it's really working to be the financial like mainframe, like the infrastructure of like finance of the world, it's just, to me, that trajectory is just so much more bullish than just being like gold or like some store of value. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's where I don't think like the whole ETH flipping Bitcoin talk is like crazy. You know, Ethereum becomes like the program, or basically the infrastructure, like the mainframe of the world and like the financial system. That is priceless. I don't know, you know, I don't know. But 2 trillion silver is probably like what Ethereum is looking at. I would say that would be a pretty good target for this bull run with Ethereum, is flipping silver at least, and Bitcoin coming up here and trying to pressure gold a little bit, which would be crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think we all definitely, I mean, if you're in this chat right now, you probably believe that Bitcoin will flip gold someday as well, because you're probably into crypto. Let's see, the chat is going crazy. Tokenization of the stock market is going to happen on ETH. It's already happened a little with Sol, but institutions are more interested in ETH. Bobo Trillions, I'm gooning to Berkshire Hathaway on ETH. Says Bobina Council. Bobina, darling, please tell Rekt to answer my DM. How is a bear being that bullish? It's kind of sus. I agree. I'm pretty bullish for a bear. You know, for a Bobo, I get kicked out of Bear Council quite a bit. That used to be a meme back in the day too. I would always get kicked out of Bear Council. Let me go. Should I check this DM that they keep talking about in the chat? But anyway, for Ethereum to flip silver, I'll look at it on my phone. For Ethereum to flip silver, that would be what, about 20K, which is a great target, right? For 1 trillion, around 9K. 20K would be around flipping silver. That's perfect. That was kind of my target for this is what Ethereum looks like if it flips gold, and this is what Ethereum looks like if it flips silver. Right around 21K, which is so funny because that is where Bitcoin topped in the 2017 cycle. So maybe, wow, it's really lining up like that, like a decade later. Like, look at this, like it's like almost a decade later. 2015 was when the rally kind of started for Bitcoin, and now we're in 2025. So is it by 2027? Right around, that is beautiful. That's actually really beautiful. 2027 would be the top for Ethereum, just like 2017 was the top for Bitcoin back in the day. 10 years later, that is That is poetic. That's pretty poetic. I'm looking at my DM right now. Tuesday at 8:30 on Pawn Talk. Do I go on Pawn Talk Tuesday at 8? It was 8:30 Eastern time. Yeah, I'll go, and we'll just talk about the markets. Just talk about the markets. We can talk about Mooncat after I buy 70% of the supply. And then we can really see what the scam is. Do you think we could see both Mumu on ETH and Sol do well, or are there usually one that wins? Okay, I'll put it this way. It depends. I know Mumu on ETH wants it. I know they want it a lot. They've been stuck at like 2 mil for a really long time. For whatever reason. I know Mumu on ETH wants to stay around, and they want to see it through, like, long term. Mumu on Solana. Did I say Solana on ETH? Mumu on ETH. Gosh, Mumu's, man. Mumu on Solana. I know of one of their team members that likes Mumu a lot. I just don't know if they're like wanting to keep going. I don't know. I know Mumu on ETH does, so that's the Mumu wars. Let's see. Yeah, front running now. So I can't talk about Mooncat. I'm not saying. I cannot believe Mooncat is this low. What more do you want from, Moonshot literally hard shilling your coin? That's insanely bullish to me. So please give me the entry of a lifetime on that coin, so I can pretty much own a shitload and have Moonshot hard shilling my bags. That's awesome. Someone says play more Celine. Yeah, the panic selling on Mooncat is actually insane. I don't understand what more you want. I'm telling you right now, me talking and tweeting about it should not be more bullish than Moonshot, the actual platform, tweeting and posting about it, which is kind of crazy. Eat and be full, my friend, says Bobina Council. Their loss, your gain. Exactly. I don't know. Anyway, let's look at Solana. Not really much to talk about on Solana. Pulled back a little bit. Sorry. Let's see. Sol. Okay, let's go look at Sol ETH. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go look at Sol ETH. Sol ETH is still trending down. It just, I don't know. What more do you want from Sol ETH? We called this whole Sol ETH thing like a really long time ago. I don't know. Some said I'm new. You said I'm new to stream, so forget. Oh no, you're good. The chest. Constantly talking. Sol ETH, we looked at this a long time ago, and we pretty much called out this whole rotation from ETH to Sol. I've even seen people, they're like, people that post, /Sol/ETH pairs, they don't know what they're talking about. There's no alpha there. Well, I definitely think there was alpha here when we were watching this play out on stream, and we got, the news that Solana would be tailing off, and the transition and the rotation to Ethereum would happen. This is pretty clear-cut, dry, crystal clear right there. Crypto winter is coming. Check me out, legend, says Monkey. Is this another monkey coin? Hold on, let me go look at this coin real fast before we start looking at everything. Monkey. Okay, monkey coin. Man, I want to, I really want to see a monkey coin succeed really bad. Okay, well, this isn't just another monkey coin. This one has been out since 2023. So December 2023, and everybody has seen this character. This ape character is a monkey. Let me go look at your holders real quick. I'm gonna check you out real fast. I think like this meme right here in particular is, everybody feels like this has a ton of potential. This is like one of the best memes, I think, that has been like created pretty much out of thin air. It feels like it's been around for years. Sometimes coins pop up called Ape or Ape Season. Most of the time, he's just known by Monkey. Back in 2021, there was a trend going on that was like Ape Season, like Ape and SZN, and this was kind of like, the mascot of that movement. So he's been around for quite a while. And he is sitting at 292K right now. And we're going to go look at his holders real quick. Check out the holders. We're going to be snooping around here. Okay. So you are bridged to base. Are you on the mother chain? You are on Ethereum. And you bridge to base. And the base bridge is your number 3 holder. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I believe that it says Jesus. We need Jesus today in the market for sure. To be a top holder in Monkey right now, you need about 5K and a dream. Looking through here, this thing has been out for quite a while, so you have some things here. The Monkey Vault. What is in the Monkey Vault? 11. So this is probably just like marketing and stuff. Exchange NFT for ERC20. Huh. You got NFTs? That's me, the OG bro, the most scam copied coin ever. Says Monkey friend. Oh god, yeah, Ape Chain. Yeah, everybody knows this character. Go to your Twitter real quick. Monkey. I've always enjoyed the Monkey character like a lot. I'm not just saying that. Let's see here. Wow, he made this in 2024. Are you related to? Okay. Bobo, relax, my guy. Let me take over. The people need their pump back. Okay. You have a little. Let me see your video from 2024 here. We're gonna watch your video because I see Joe in it, so kind of interested. It's a pretty good animation for 2024 too. A lot of people weren't doing 3D animations like this in 2024. So now I'm kind of interested. Is this really 2024 when you post this? Oh, well, it's November 2024, but still. Oh, yeah, so you're really OG. You got Kekek in here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you're the real monkey. You're the real monkey coin. Been rugged on so many of those monkey coins. Yeah, I know, man. Like, it's crazy. CMC. We're going to go a full dive on monkey right here. This is going to be the monkey part of the show. Your holders and everything look pretty cool. I don't know what the monkey vault is. I'm assuming it's just like, I don't know. It's just the monkey vault, man. You're on Uniswap. Don't really have anything else, which is okay and doesn't really matter. Especially if you're trying to run it back up again. Let's see. Not much here. Your website. Monkey. Bid. Monkey. Telegram merch. You got monkey merch? Monkey Vault. Here you go. Here's your Monkey Vault NFT swap. So where your NFTs? You have a Monkey Island game. Download now. Okay, you got a Monkey Island game. I need a Bobo game. You know what's crazy is like, cause okay, I get a lot of help from like different projects and stuff like that, and I'll have them like build stuff for Bobo, and then they'll like disappear, like, and then we lose whatever they built for us. Like we've had people build us. I don't know if you guys were in the Bobo Telegram, like in 2023 or early 2024, where we had people building these cool like Atari type games for Bobo. Like we had Bobo Kong and all these other types of video games featuring Bobo, and then the project just like stopped, and then all of our games disappeared. And I was like, man, can you like give us those games? Like I don't really care that your project doesn't want to go anymore. I just want those games because my project's gonna be here forever and we want to play those. Yeah. Bobo Flappy Bird. Yeah. The guy who is making the game spent like 1,000 hours so far. Okay. Yeah, man, if you know someone who makes games like that. Yeah, it was Bobo Kong was awesome. We had it in the Telegram, and it was basically Donkey Kong, but it was rebranded to Bobo. Let me go real quick. I don't know if it has some Bobo memes. I wonder if Bobo Capital uploaded it to Bobo memes. Let me go check. Bobo Kong, possibly. Donkey Kong, maybe. I don't think it's here. Can't find it, but it was cool though. Can't find it. Out of the millions and millions of Bobo memes, I can't find Bobo Kong. But yeah, it would be pretty cool to have the game back, is all I'm saying. So Monkey Coin. Where do you have a link to your NFTs on here? I'm like really interested now because I didn't know a Monkey Coin was still going. And I will support you because I think a Monkey Coin needs to survive. Where are you at? Meme Maker. I mean, look at your chart's been going for a while, and let's see here. Hold on. Just going through Monkey merch. The Monkey Vault. So, okay, we're going to the Monkey Vault now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not connecting anything. I just want to see something. Okay, it's not letting me see anything. Monkey merch. Let's go. He's grinding. No, I for real. Like, well, you got the cool animation too from 2024. Like, you know, your little 3D Pepe Joe animation. Where are you at? I'll follow you with the Bobo account as well. In a little bit. Actually, I'll do it on my phone right now. Let's do it. You're getting followed. You're getting followed by the Bobo account. Unless I already do follow you. I'm not sure. Because I swear I remember. But there's been so many monkeys. But you look like you are the monkey. So monkey_meme follows me already. Follow back. Bang. There you go. The Bobo account is now following Monkey. Sorry, I'm seeing people FUD in the Mooncat in the Mooncat community chat. So yes, please continue to FUD. You are playing right into my hand. That's me. After I buy the entire supply. Congrats. Enjoy the success. Looks good, bro. Hopefully this is the monkey. And speaking of the monkey, do I follow Bobina? Does the Bobo count follow Bobina yet? Let me go. I think I did follow both Bobinas, didn't I? I already did that. Or that was from my main account. Let me look here. I think it let me do it, but X is being kind of glitchy right now. So I just followed that account. I know. There you go. Do y'all remember MSI last year? Monkey shit Inu. Monkey shit Inu. No, I do not remember monkey shit Inu. Let me go. MSI. We can look at monkey shit Inu if it's. Let's see. People bull posting. I don't know. I see Motorola Solutions Incorporated. Is this it? No, that's. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember monkey shit Inu. They approved BlackRock spot ETFs for BTC and ETH, then convinced you that your only chance to make it was buying bundled dog shit on Solana. Yes. And then they canceled the Solana ETFs. How fun. Also, I saw someone mention something that I have been kind of thinking about as well. It kind of happened with BTC, you know. What if BlackRock in these institutions, you know, they're buying up all the ETH. This is like a Bobo mentioned this, and this is like a terrible thing to think about, but it kind of goes back to Carbon's post he just made here too, about how everybody got tricked into playing on Solana. So everybody's on Solana, and they're approving the BTC and the ETH ETF. So institutions are buying up all the BTC and the ETH, and then they cancel the Solana ETF. So basically, they left you stranded on Solana, and they bought up all your BTC and ETH. And basically, when they buy up all that, it's the institutions that own all the BTC and ETH. So that money can't necessarily trickle down into Ethereum ecosystem coins because they own it all. And you know, I don't think, you know, the ETFs can swap to Pepe and Bobo coin from the stock exchange. I don't know, but you kind of get where I'm going with that. It's kind of like, oh shit, did we just get got? Did we just get got? Or I don't know. So that has been kind of a little worrying or troublesome for some people to kind of think about. Is the money really gonna, you know, trickle down? I think there's enough people that hold like Ethereum and stuff like that, that they'd want to invest in the Ethereum ecosystem. Someone says, did you see the Moon Talk podcast sneak peek, Rekt? Allergic says that's the worst outcome. Somebody in the Bobo chat mentioned that today, and I was like, don't say that. Just don't.
80% of the supply in the hands of insiders. This is completely broken. Goes without saying that this does not build community.
No, the Moon Talk podcast? I did not see the Moon Talk podcast. Sneak peek. I have no idea. Someone says gondola. Gondola. Hello, Lockheed Martin Inu. It is a very it's a war zone out here, and I'm glad you showed up because we need the jets. Wow, that's a nice candle on Mog right now. Mog has a very beautiful daily candle, as so does Bobo. Bobo has a daily candle right back to a what you would call a support level right here where we bounced previously. So this is your line in the sand right here.
Bruh.
Did you see the 51% attack? Yes, I did on Monero. We can get into that too. It has been a while since I have been live, and a lot has happened since then. Apu. This range for Apu, I know there's a lot of Apu holders that are very frustrated by this range because it does look like you're being suppressed. Someone just keeps selling it. Was it 0003 right here at this level? But you're slowly grinding. It feels like a pressure cooker. It looks like one just on the chart where you're just like consolidating underneath just for a pop to the upside. So I would expect that, especially if Ethereum rebounds here and tries to run it back up. I would not even be surprised if Ethereum started chatting back up by the end of the day. I wouldn't. I would not be surprised if we just liquidate everyone real quick and then we just start running it back. Would not even be. That's typical for even bull runs. Like when we're like moving very hard to the upside, people get greedy, they get over leveraged, they get wiped out, and then it just kind of continues up. That's just the nature of the beast. But anyway, we will go back to Monero. That was BTC earlier this morning. XMR. Let's go. Oop, not Mr. Let's look at XMR. So I wasn't really sure what was going on with Monero with the cubic thing. Someone says, I am buying this 51% cubic FUD. Soon everything will get back to normality. Monero will be stronger than ever before. Launched to 600 for a single. Okay. This guy has the megaphone pattern charted out on Monero. Let's go look at Monero real quick. We do chart Monero here on the Bobo Daily. Zoom out, weekly chart. I guess you could call this support it pulled back to. This is your FUD candle on Monero. I've never seen FUD quite like this on Monero. There's always been 51% attack FUD on Monero, but not quite like this. There is your clear support area for Monero. You're bouncing off of. Came up here, rejected, and you broke out, and now you're testing it as a support. So we're gonna test and see if this 51% attack is legit or not. Some people, I'm seeing mixed messages. I'm seeing it's fake, it's phony, it's not really a 51% attack. I'm trying to see more news on it. Go to Cubic real quick. I want to see what Cubic is saying. Let's go to Cubic. They're absolutely tweeting and posting like a super villain right now. Like, look at this, bro. Proof of work protocol takeover. They have Monero colored chessboard, and they're doing a checkmate on Monero right now. Like, bro, this is next level. Next level FUD right here. Our Monero experiment is based on the paper by @ite Yao, technician. I don't know. This is some advanced FUD going on here. @Elite Haxor. So is this AVAX funded FUD? What's going on here? We give credit where it's due. Oh Lord, there's some going on here. Cubic versus Monero preliminary results. I don't know, but you can go through all this. I'm seeing, reports from both sides. They're saying it's FUD. They're saying it's not. Is Cubic LARPing? They're taking over the Monero network. Nah, it's real. Cubic says it's someone's chat says it's real. Is the top end? Do bears finally win? I have been buying more Monero. I think it was just FUD, right? I don't know. I don't know. I really haven't dug that too deep into it. I mean, I don't hold Monero, so I've always been a fan of the privacy coins. It's just been like, check Crash late repost on the Monero hash rates. Okay, let's go look at what Crash is saying. Crash is heavily invested in Monero, so let's see what he says. Let's go see what Crash says. Crash got it all under control right now. Did he? Oh, okay, yeah. They were saying the 51% attack was actually a 20% attack. Breaking Monero network is experiencing a 19.3% attack. XMR is dead. Let's read the comments. So scary, bidding more now. Not helpful. Cubic is a threat, even if they say they are not. 19.3% so far, says somebody. So far. Yeah, I'm reading. Okay, so BitMEX Research also posted something. So BitMEX is looking into it too. They're trying to figure it out. I'm sorry, I'm reading this right here. Cubic never actually hit 51%, by the way. Don't fall for it. However, they do have a large enough hash rate to perform multi-block reorgs with their selfish mining strategy. They disabled APY hash rate reporting so that they could lie about it, keep mining, and ignore the noise. But there it is, a bunch of Monero stuff. You guys can go dig deeper in that. If BitMEX doesn't even know what's going on, then I don't know what's going on. Someone says panic buying Bobo. I also did Bobo buybacks this morning. It's true. I did the whole, chain link reserve thing before it was cool. We did it with Bobo, so there is a Bobo reserve. I thought about making an ENS and just calling it the Bobo reserve or whatever, but I don't know. It's just, it would be good optics, I guess, but I've been doing Bobo buybacks with liquidity pull, what is it, the trading fees, or how basically people get creator fees for trading. Oh my gosh, Bobo would have so many trading fees piled up if we wouldn't have burned the liquidity. Bobo would be well into probably the billions, and I'm not even LARPing. But we did burn the liquidity, so that sucks. So all these new projects that can launch and reap the benefit of all those trading fees, I envy you a lot. But I have set up my own with my own money to get trading fees and pull fees, so I can do buybacks myself. So every time you sell Bobo, some of those fees will go to me on different pools, and I can buy back Bobo. So that Bobo is basically erased from ever being sold again. And I've been doing that for about probably 10 months now, maybe longer. I don't know. I just didn't tell anybody about it. So that's kind of why Bobo's been grinding up slowly, is because I'm just taking Bobo off the market. So people don't nuke 30 or 300K in a clip at the first sight of a red candle. Believe in something bounced where you said still consolidating though. Let's go take a look. We looked at Monkey. Monkey got followed by Bobo today.
80% of the supply. The meme coin super cycle is not just a prediction about the future. It's already happening.
So shout out to Monkey. You've been around since 2023, and you are still in chat's rating. You showed up today, and you're still here almost 3 years later. So to me, you are the real Monkey coin. We have just decided, the Bear Council has decided that you are the Monkey coin, and maybe, I still haven't bought any. Maybe I will later. I don't know. I followed you anyway. Let's look at something. There you are. Binance posted something meme yesterday. Level 99 dev. Hell yeah, dude. That's commitment. Worth something. Yeah, I've been doing it for I knew basically I know it's gonna take a while. But I knew I had to flatten the curve with Bobo. I started it back here. So I was like, okay, you see these candles right here. This is what was pissing me off. Let me go back through. And this is kind of maybe you can set this up. If you're a dev of a coin and you have, tokens, either if they're just sitting in marketing or whatever set aside, and you have ETH to pair them up with, do that, put them in a trading pool. Add liquidity to your pair, and then get trading fees for people trading your coin around. You're leaving money on the table when you're not doing that, and use that as buybacks and just buy back the coin. So it's just like a perpetual buyback system. And that's what people who make these creator coins need to be doing. Anytime people sell, they just need to be buying back the coin, just because you're going to be getting those fees forever. So until you get to a point where the market cap is up enough and everyone is happy, then maybe you can go use some of those trading fees to go buy a hamburger from Wendy's or McDonald's or something, or a Popeyes chicken sandwich. And shout out to Popeyes, because they have been representing some of the Bobo memes, which is kind of crazy, or the tweeting back with some Bobros after KFC blocked Chef. So Chef said something to KFC and they blocked him. I forgot what he said about KFC, but then Popeyes said, come on, let's roll. And then Popeyes picked up the slack. But anyway, this is, you know, when I was like, okay, this is one of those deals where it's, you know, the plane is crashing.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
And that's what I heard in my mind as it was doing that. I heard whoop, whoop, pull up. And I was like, okay, we got to flatten this curve. So it's like, you know, a plane is going down or a ship is going down or something. And you just kind of like, everyone get the fuck out of the way. I got to take over. The captain gets the ship. And we're like, we got to figure this out. We got to pull this plane back up. And that's what I started doing. I had to formulate a game plan, and we started doing the buybacks and flatten the curve. And that is why Bobo has been slowly curving upwards since then. I wish I would have did that way back here. And that's why the Bobo chart looks way different than the previous little rallies and stuff like that. It has like the slow like curve to it, is because, you know, it's just constant. It's got to be constant buy pressure instead of sell pressure. So over time, if there's more volume, I've been waiting for like a big volume day, because like right now, even Ethereum across the board, if we go look at Ethereum, well, today will be a little bit more volume because it's sell volume. But like, look at this. Like, even Pepe, Mog, SPX, only like 4.8 million in volume on Pepe on Dex Screener. Like that's nothing. Like Bobo was doing this every single day minimum during the bull run. Like, and Pepe was doing like 20-30 or something. I don't know. So this volume right here on Ethereum meme coins is very low. If we get volume like we did in the bull run on like Bobo, like comes back, Bobo, those Bobo buybacks and those trading fees are gonna skyrocket, and it's just gonna be like buyback city on Bobo. But we have yet to get a lot of volume, so I've been doing that, curving up Bobo, doing buybacks with just minimum liquidity, because we've been in like a little bit of a bear market and we're just slowly starting to get out of that right now. So if I get volume like we had over here, doing or what I implemented now, I can't wait. So I'm just patiently waiting for like big volume days to where I can buy back those coins. Let's see, yeah, it's been reversing hard. It's gonna make so many people see. I'm ready for it. Popeyes over KFC. Oh, an IMF. Oh man. Let's see here. He said the magic word. He said the magic 3 letters. Hold on real quick. Okay. Get a drink real fast. Patiently waiting, says Mr. Gold Robe. So, if you got anything from that, that is just like, this is kind of what I've gone through as a dev. Man, like, I would have done so much, you have no idea, so much more differently, especially during like all-time high, like right here. Like, just this whole period, I was like, you know, when you run up and then your whole community, everyone's like begging for exchanges, and you're like, oh, we need exchanges. And, you know, we were at 100 mil market cap, and I was like panicking, like, oh, we need exchanges, and da-da-da-da. And, you know, we got the exchange listing dump, and we went all the way back down to like 28 mil. So little heed, you know, caution to anyone that runs it up. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then you won't have to go into, you know, some crazy plan or ordeal where you have to flatten the curve and run it back up. So that's slowly what is happening. Haven't really said that openly, but that was what has been working. It's been working. Someone says, thank you, my dev. Someone says, my bags are cooked. Yeah, exchange listings are great for longevity. Yes. Tier 1 exchange listings. And also, I have tier 1 exchange listings offered to me right now. It's just those deals, I'm like, I don't know. There are, but they're there if I want them for the tanking. And that's my face currently. Bored Apes. Let's go to OpenSea real quick. Bobo Council. What the heck is going on with Bobo Council? Bobo Council NFTs are at 0.09. Doing good. They are up from, I mean, they were at 0.02. Now they're at 0.09, 0.01. You've probably seen these on the timeline or used on 4chan. These are a meme collection that were created in December of 2022 and launched in January of 2023. Yeah, so they're higher than Mechaverse. Useless coin got listed on Binance yesterday. The chart didn't move too much. Exactly. The days of, exchange listing pumps are over, like officially over. And I saw that when, Brett, shout out to Brett. Brett got listed on Binance, and this was something Brett has been wanting for so long. Basically, its entire lifespan, it's been waiting for the Binance listing. It got listed on Binance, and I'm not kidding you. It pumped 1%. 1%. Like,
Bomb has been planted.
1%.
I'm about to bust.
So you waited. How long has Brett been out? Like years, and it finally got its moment. Everybody was fudding Brett. You can't get listed on Binance or Coinbase or whatever it was. It finally gets listed on Binance, and it pumps 1%. So that's when I knew exchange listings were completely cooked. It's a whole new world right now. Coinbase is listing everything because of the DEX thing. So basically, you set up a liquidity pool on, was it Aerodome, on Base Chain, and you're listed on Coinbase. Everything is DEX now. Everybody has wallet. That's why I'm so bullish on Moonshot. That's why I was bullish on Mooncat. Got to stop talking about Mooncat or else it's going to go up. But everything is handheld now. It's just so different. Like, people aren't, doing the whole KYC process to get on an exchange just to go buy your coin, when they can get on their phone, download the app, hit Apple Pay, and buy it instantly. It's just a different world right now. And if you, that's the boomer way of doing it back in 2020. If you have kids and you look at what they do, they're not going to KYC to an exchange like these young kids. They're not going to do all that. Where's my iPad? Where, can I get Robux? Can you just put the damn card on there? Can you type the card? Can you just hit the button on the side and you hit the little Apple Pay noise, click cling, and it's over. Did I just buy Bobo or not? I don't have time to go and, it's just a different world now. Useless also, Binance US, says Jing. Binance US has no volume. Let's go. Here's me buying up all the coins on Binance US. Let's go to CoinGecko real quick and let's go check it out. This is the thing with Hyperliquid. This is why Hyperliquid is doing so well too, the volume. But let's check it out. I know it's just a different time. We gotta figure it out. Chains, but that's not to say that I do Kraken, of course Coinbase, but I think Coinbase, they pretty much just, I don't know, they X'd out their whole listing process. Everybody's listed on Coinbase, so well, there goes that. And then pretty much everyone else will probably follow suit, to where if you're listed or a liquidity pool in someone's DEX, they'll just go check out your liquidity pool, check out your coin real quick to see if it's safe or whatever, and then integrate you into the system. I don't know. It's just a whole different world now. It's just not the same. Where were we looking at? We're going to look at exchanges. Okay. Decentralized exchanges, crypto exchanges, derivatives. Let's go. I feel like we've reached the part of the show where I turn into the Bobo Turkey. Turn into the Bobo Turkey. We're talking about exchanges. There's Bobo's favorite exchange, BitGet, listed at number 2. Absolutely ridiculous. Gate.io. We are listed on Gate.io, MEXC. So Bobo does have 2 of the top 10 exchanges. Where's Kraken? Kraken's number 8. I would like Kraken. I guess Coinbase is everyone now, so throw that out the window. Kraken, Crypto.com. I like Crypto.com a lot. Those 2. And sheesh. I mean, a sleeper. Let me tell you about this exchange right here. If you're seeing it on the screen, Upbit is the Korean exchange. Upbit, where they will go and they'll pump a lot of coins on Upbit, like the Korean South Korea exchange right there. I would like Upbit. There's shout out to Gemini. I saw them talking about Bobo today as well. Kraken and Crypto.com. Those are what I'm eyeing right now. The meme coin supercycle is not a prediction about the future.
The meme coin supercycle is not just a prediction about the future. It's already happening.
Yes. Koreans pushed Labubu. Yeah, man, it's a real thing. Those pumps, like, you get listed on Upbit. I swear, like, an Upbit listing, it might be the most bullish listing for your coin, and I'm not even joking at this point, because I'm seeing people get listed on Binance. I'm seeing them get listed on Kraken, Crypto.com, and there's no push. And essentially, you're paying to get listed, and it becomes either sell pressure from the exchange of how you paid, or, if you gave them tokens, I don't know. You got to give them tokens, USDT, whatever. I don't know, but if you get listed on a, Upbit, which is kind of like Korean degen exchange, that is where we need to throw the bear out there and see how Upbit reacts to the bear. I'm gonna tap my resources right now. That'll be the exchange for Bobo. What's happening is this UFC fight night. Says Ari, sound the alarm. They have discovered. Oh yeah, they definitely have discovered crypto. Upbit is probably one of the best. I used at one point in time there was like alpha on Upbit where only the new Upbit listings were pumping. So I would go on Upbit and check the volume before every session, and they were pumping like a new coin every day. It was pretty awesome, and you could basically check the volume or sort the coins on Upbit by volume. Actually, let's just go to Upbit right now. Can I go there? I might have to turn my VPN on. Maybe not. Let me see if I can go there without a VPN. Where's Upbit? I guess you could do it like this too, but basically you go to volume and sort the coins by volume on Upbit. And if something looked out of the ordinary, like you saw a meme coin in the top 20 on the volume on Upbit, you were like, there it is. And that, sure enough, that was the coin that they pumped that day. So you could buy that coin and it would go up like 20 to 30%. It did that for like 2 months straight, and not a lot of people were catching on to it. I don't see any in there right now, but yeah, it was good times. Exchanges, decentralized exchanges. Let's check that out. PancakeSwap is doing a lot of volume right now, which is kind of crazy. And I wanted to do a little bit of a flashback right now. Let's do a flashback and show you guys something kind of crazy, because David Gockstein mentioned this earlier too. BNB is almost $1,000. Look at the BNB chart. The BNB chart is going absolutely crazy, and we really haven't had a BNB type season right now. And BNB is only down 1% right now, opposed to everything else, it seems like. So that had me thinking, what's going on with BNB? Are there any coins popping off on BNB right now? Is there any volume? Like, I don't know. If anybody in the chat knows anything that's going off on BNB right now, I was trying to think of something that may have had like lore from the past. Like, was there Baby Doge? Baby Doge, which has an insane amount of liquidity. A lot of these projects locked up an insane amount of liquidity back in 2021, so they can sit at these levels forever, like literally forever. The Baby Doge chart will probably never go below 200 mil again. Well, at least 100 mil. It's just going to chill right here forever because it has so much liquidity locked up in BNB, and BNB just will not stop going down. And let me show you guys what I'm talking about, because there is a coin that I traded in 2021. Some of you may know this coin. Some of you may know this coin.
Bruh.
This coin is called Altcoin on BNB, Australian Safe Shepherd. This coin is at, right now it's 11.8 million market cap, but the liquidity locked is 15 million. Because back in the BNB days, reflection tokens were in, which is basically like tax coins or whatever. And you hold the coin and you get more tokens, you get reflections. So every time you buy and sell, there's like a tax, and the holders get paid tokens every time someone sells. It's just like, that was the meta. Reflection tokens. SafeMoon did the same thing. I think this coin is a fork of SafeMoon as well. Well, the whole reason I'm bringing this up is because BNB is going up. Altcoin just hit its highest weekly candle since May of 2022. It's basically a zombie coin, and it just hit its highest weekly candle in 3 years. And I even charted it out a little bit here. Here is your resistance level, and it looks like it wants to break out. I'm not saying buy it or whatever. It's a zombie coin. I just find it really interesting that, you know, it has me thinking, like, some coins that are like quote unquote dead, abandoned, they have all this liquidity locked up in them, and then crypto continues on, and they're just slowly going up over time. That's why I don't know if the SafeMoon chart even, where's the SafeMoon chart? I think SafeMoon actually rugged, didn't they? Like, they actually took the liquidity out. Did that happen? Because I'm sure their chart would look the same. Ask coded during the crash. Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Rekt Tekashi. Altcoin to the moon. This is hilarious. So I was looking, I was like, if BNB is almost $1,000, let's say BNB hits $1,000, does that start a head change for everybody? Because I'm looking for coins that are on BNB that are like, you know, historic and like lore, and I always, you know, check on Altcoin every once in a while, and it's really funny that it just hit its highest weekly candle in 3 years. It's literally outperformed 99% of meme coins in the last 2 years. Say whatever you want to say about it, but that is the power of locked liquidity. And it's locked for 69 years, I believe, whether they meant to do that or not. And if we zoom out, I think Ass hit, jeez man, Ass was like on Barstool with Caleb Presley and stuff like that. It wicked up to 500, looks like 550 mil. I actually think it went higher than that on some, but yeah, kind of interesting. Little interesting right there. Look at that. That's crazy. So it got me thinking, ETH coins do, like, and that's where my whole theory with like the on-chain relics came into play, because at some point, what if, let's just say BNB goes to thousands and thousands of dollars, and like all these coins with locked liquidity continue to benefit off of, you know, BNB going up and up and up. Ethereum hitting 20k, Ethereum flipping gold at 100k. All these coins, if you survive until Ethereum gets to that point, you literally become an on-chain relic. Like, these will become like, you know, you might see Bobo SPX, Mogcoin, etc. in the Smithsonian Museum. Like they become like hieroglyphics, like etched on chain. And I was like, I wasn't really kidding. I was only half joking when I said this. It sounds like insanity, but if crypto keeps going up and it eventually does flip gold, let me try to find the tweet. Yes, okay, here we go.
At $5,000 ETH, they are no longer Ethereum memes, they are historical on-chain relics offering insights into Ethereum beliefs, daily life, culture, and artistic achievements.
Yes.
Realize this.
That's right. At a certain point, they no longer just become memes, they become historical on-chain relics, offering insight into Ethereum beliefs, daily life, culture, and artistic achievements. So how bullish are you, like long term? Are you thinking, you just want to get your money and leave? Did you think about this like 10 years out? Did you think about this 50 years out, 100 years out, 1,000 years out? What if we're sitting on something that we aren't bullish enough on? What if this is really the digital infrastructure that builds out society for the next 1,000 years? Did you think about that? I don't know. It's kind of hard to comprehend. Like what if you don't really know that we're just in a really unique time right now? That I got my bull glasses on right now. Do I have a Bobo for this moment? Do I have a bull anywhere? I don't think I do. I have a Mooncat. But we're not talking about Mooncat yet because you guys are selling into my bids. Oh, the Grinch. Where's my turkey? Go back to the turkey. But yeah, did I just hit the joint and start talking like this tiny unicorn? Possibly, but I just think it's kind of crazy to think about. But on-chain archaeologists will be a job in 100 years. They will be digging up artifacts and relics. They'll be looking at TXs from 50, 60, 100, and 100 years ago. It looks like a Pepe well sold, $5 million back in 2023. We discovered this on chain. Let's put this in the Smithsonian. They're just gonna I don't know what they're gonna do. Print it out, put it on a USB drive, plug it into a wall mount. I don't know. Archaeologists, chain archaeologists rediscovering cum rocket. That's what I'm saying. Like they're gonna be looking back on how humans, communicated with each other back in 2023, and they're gonna find Asscoin and cum rocket, and they're gonna be like putting it in the Smithsonian. They're gonna have videos of me dressed as a turkey, and they're gonna be like, wow, these guys, this is how they communicated, and this is how they did their finances back in 2025. They were trading Bobo coin and communicating on broadcasts as like turkey Bobos. Is that AI? Says Colbro. I don't know which one. Which AI? Oh, the one I just. It was AI. Wallets will be built into brain chips in 100 years. That's right. I'll just be able to think of something and then buy it instantly. Everything looks like AI to me right now. I think I broke Colbro's mind talking right now. I'm speaking like such gibberish, and or I'm speaking so bullish that he thinks I'm AI at this point. Hell yeah, this dude can party. He's a turkey. I got a PhD in meme coin archaeology at Harvard. There will be meme coin teachers, meme coin historians at Harvard. Who's going to be the first meme coin historian to teach at Harvard? I believe you could actually, do that at this point. They've made more money than a lot of the teachers that work at Harvard, so why not have a position like that? If you wanted to take a pay cut and be a teacher at Harvard, you could do that.
Bruh. 80% of the supply in the hands of insiders. This is completely broken.
Thanks,
Goes
Elon.
without saying that this does not build community.
Speaking of Elon Musk, let's go look at Elon Musk. He has been on an absolute tear posting AI slop. I believe, at first, it's like, your grand shout out to Elon Musk. It's like your grandparents get a hold of something like this and they just start posting, grandparent stuff. Elon has like the most boomer like AI posts. He's just hold on, let me go to the newer ones. Like, bro, like my dad would show me this and be like, this is cool, right? This is cool. This woman walking in front of the subway like this is awesome, right? Like, look at this astronaut holding this thing. It's glowing and it's pretty cool, right? Where's the other one at? That was pretty bad. I don't know if you, yeah, like this is the shit. Like your dad would show you, like, look at this wizard, bro. Like a shovel, and he's like jumping around with the rocket in the background. This is cool, right? And there's even like a little troll dancing on his head. I'm like, what in the AI slop is this? I have no idea. It's kind of, you know, I don't know what to think of it. I want to say like cringe, but the comments are pretty funny. Absolute mess. Elon, are you hacked? How can you post this and think you cooked? Yeah, bro is not cooking right now. Oh, the wizard coin, they found their moment to you know, it is a wizard, so wizard coin started raiding the chat. With it is wizard coded. He is a wizard, and there's a rocket ship to the moon in the background. Maybe he was just making a wizard bull post, and you know, I didn't get it. I don't know. Elon posting a video result I would put in the trash. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. But this is like, okay, and then you know your parents, like, they're gonna go through your old photo album and they're gonna want to turn your pictures into real life moments, and you're like, yeah, that's me eating ice cream, Mom, I remember. And I don't know what's up with the weird audio on Grok and how they're just continuing to let it slide, but it sounds like AI gibberish. It's kind of creepy. Yeah, yeah, okay. You know, this is cool, right? Right, Dad? This is cool. It's like your uncle shows you this, you're like, check this out. Made this like what is it? Steampunk. I made this like sorry. I made this like steampunk monarch butterfly. This is pretty cool, right? He's like dusting, you know, like pollinating this rose. These are some big ass butterflies. Look at this. It's like steampunk Barbie holding a monarch butterfly, and it's just like it's fucking cool, right? It's cool, bro. It's fucking awesome. You like that? And then he like shares it, and it's like, hell yeah. And then, you know, you got Wolverine smoking the cigar. They're like, hell yeah, bro. This shit's cool, right? Look at that. He's got that cigar and he's like smoking it. And he's picking at it a little bit. It's fucking awesome, bro. What's the point in this? I don't know. It will get better soon. Yeah, it will get better. It'll get better. But you know, I'm just giving him shit. So with Elon, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I just think it's kind of funny. There's definitely a joke there somewhere. Pump.fun says, I think I may have schizophrenia. The chair says, cool. Binance US stands for Pump Fun Pill is so cute. So Pump Fun and Binance US, like, are they in bed now? This is such a, you know, a 180. You know, Binance, bro. Binance really changed, man. Binance really changed. Back in 2021, Binance was anti-meme. They were just completely anti-meme coin. I will not forget. I cannot forget Binance being that way. So I guess they definitely changed their tune now that CZ is gone, and they're interacting with Pump Fun. Awesome. Gemini Exchange, we just launched a Web3 wallet. Gemini is giving away 1 ETH to one wallet user on X to celebrate. All right. There you go. Anyway, there is a Hulk Hogan in that poo. So, Allergic, I can't afford to move out, and Elon is posting AI slop of Wolverine smoking a cigar. I'm so cooked, bro. Primal Ape says Jew mode. That's very true. So we're up to 1,473 viewers who have tuned in to the turkey Bobo stream. It looks like some people are buying the Bobo Dev. Thank you. We love you all. After we had that whale absolutely crash out on our chart, let's draw our amazing support line here. And now nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop us. I drew the support line box and no one can harm me anymore. That's it. That's the line in the sand. Bobo Billions, thank you for coming to my TA stream. Wait, CZ isn't in BNB anymore? I mean, well, he went to... I'm not sure what CZ is, like, doing with BNB anymore. I'm not sure if he's, like, helping lead it or he's just, like... I'm sure he's doing a lot behind the scenes. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Elon is posting the AI girlfriend that Murat says will leave you if you do not buy SPX. Yes, that is true. Speaking of SPX, let's go look at SPX. Their volume is sky high today because
80% of the supply in the hands of insiders. This is completely broken. Goes without saying that this does not build community.
Does not build community because they have a lot of volume today, which is still 6.2 million, which is still nothing compared to what the volume, the volume we had in 2023. But nonetheless, it is down quite a bit today, as well as everything else. Let's go to 4-hour chart here. There was somebody. Let me look at the price instead of the market cap. There we go. Check out SPX real quick. It's basically doing the same thing as the Bobo chart. It's coming down here to a support area, right around here, around 1.45, $1.45 for one SPX token. That's your support area. The AI slop super cycle is here. It really is. The AI slop super cycle. But it's not, that's the thing, it's not even good AI slop though. It's not even good. Ron's Basement says they are watching you. Ron, let us know who they are.
They're watching you. Yes, you're being surveilled upon. Everybody in crypto is watching you, me, and us. They're watching Unicorn Fart Dust.
Whoa.
Because they are seeing a community that continues to evolve, continues to grow, and does it in a high quality manner. And guess what? They also know that we are perfectly aligned with the ethos, the framework of how the founding fathers of crypto and the blockchain set things out. This is for the people. This is by the people. This is our opportunity.
But first of all, I need to say that I definitely need one of these microphones just to like put on your shirt right there. Because, I would like to be able to walk around and live stream. That'd be pretty cool. It's like stand up and talk to. Maybe I'd be a little bit more animated because right now I'm just in a chair with the podcast mic. But I like that microphone.
Look, we don't get chances like this very often. There's only
this is also AI generated.
one Unicorn Fart Dust. There's only you, and you're a big, big part of it. Quality takes time, but we are building a rock solid foundation.
I love Ron, man. Shout out to Ron and Unicorn Fart Dust. I get really good vibes from that guy. I love it. Unicorn Fart Dust. He shows up every single day and does like a 10. Was it? He usually does like a. Well, today it was like a 40 minute stream, but usually it'll be like 20 to 30 minute stream every single day. Just talks about UFD. He always talks about silver too, commodities, assets on his YouTube channel. And Otto says, I am buying NFTs again. Speaking of NFTs, I also bought some NFTs again. I bought some OK computers. It was rumored that I bought an OK computer because I was posting in the OK computer system, the board and stuff like that. So maybe I'm building a website on OK computer platform. I don't know. Possibly. I see a lot of people building a lot of cool things on Base, and I thought I'd join in. So I bought an OK computer, and I joined in on the fun. And also, I see a lot of Base tokens. Where is it at? Where is it at? Discover. Go show. Shameless shill right here. Is my wallet still connected on here so I can show you guys my NFTs? Show you guys my. You guys want to look at my NFTs? AI is more lifelike than Ron. Bow jungles are so undervalued. That is. Before I look at this, maybe we can go look at the Jungle Bay. How did Jungle Bay memes? Jungle Bay. Was it Jungle Bay? Was it Jungle Bay? There you go. Jungle Bay memes. They only pulled back this much today. They pulled back 0.7%. That was the Jungle Bay. Jungle Bay is outperforming every asset on the planet. That is the Jungle Bay chart right now with Sikasa and the Jungle Bay Memes Collective. And this is on Base Chain. Base Chain right there. They've quietly been buying this upwards. And some other cool, let's just go over it real quick. Let's go over some cool stuff. Not on ETH. We want to get into stuff that's like being slept on, right? We want to look at, maybe some base NFTs. I think like the OK computers are really freaking cool. Let's just click one real quick. Click on one. And here's how they work. You click them and you click the NFT and it turns into a terminal. If I can move my turkey real quick. Here is a terminal and do some dev stuff here. You type help and you can do all kinds of stuff. You can look at the, let me see here, run. 3D engine, screensaver. Let me do run. And it turns into other stuff. See, look, I'm running the program now. This is what your NFT looks like from the NF side of OK Computers. I don't know how to get out of this though. Let me go escape. There you go, escape. Go back to help. Clock. Shows you a clock. Go to escape. Help real quick. Go to board. It doesn't show me right here. Let me go to right click, open link in new tab. And in the OK Computer NFT, it gives you a link to a whole message board. Let's go to board real quick. I'm not connected to this one. Okay, well, I have to go to my own NFT and log in and do all that stuff. But there you go. There's a terminal inside this NFT, and you can go and there's a message board and a chat room, and you can talk to people. Basically like NFT Inception. You can go inside an NFT and there's a terminal network in there. It's pretty cool. Didn't know that. So people are in there being all secretive and shit on base. Maybe there's some real alpha going on inside those NFTs. Pretty interesting stuff. Let's see what the chat's saying. That's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Mondo Megabits. Maybe. I haven't seen the Mondos. But yeah, it is. Check them out. They're really cool. They're only 0.02 ETH right now. And there are, how many of these? There's 5,000 OK computers. I could see these things going absolutely insane one day. Especially if they're just sitting around like 0.02. You don't really need more than one either. Like when you get your OK computer, it's like it's your terminal. You can click it. You can build a website on it. You get like a little, basically kind of like an old school like GeoCities Angel Fire type deal, where it gives you a link and you can build a website and link people to it from inside your OK computer. Pretty cool. And that's it. I got 2 of them. Good album too if you've never heard Radiohead. I was just watching some old videos of like Radiohead live performances randomly like 2 days ago. Did you mention that? Let's see here. Profile. Doom. NFTs. Now let me show you my stable. You're like, wow, I have a lot of tiny ass unicorns. These are my tiny ass unicorns. I have a collection of them. They are tiny. They are aggressive. Some are aggressive, some are cute, some are smoking, some are rainbows. Do I have too many tiny unicorns? Absolutely. I kind of went overboard with them. You think?
Bruh.
Probably. Damn.
I'm about to bust.
So I have a lot of tiny unicorns is what I'm trying to say. And if we go look at tiny unicorns, what the hell is a tiny ass unicorn? Tiny ass unicorn is currently at a floor price of 0.01, but this is why I got a lot of tiny ass unicorns, because let me go search OpenSea here if I can do this. If you go to OpenSea and you click Unichain, which I didn't know this, but Uniswap has Unichain. I wasn't even paying attention. I had no idea that Unichain even existed. I know I'm a noob. Sorry about that. Use Uniswap all the time and had no idea that Unichain existed. But Unichain is Uniswap's chain, and the first collection launched on Uniswap was tiny ass unicorns. It's pretty much, from what I see, like one of the only collections on Unichain. So I was like, well, that's pretty neat. And they're only 0.01 ETH right now on the floor. But that is not the only thing with tiny ass unicorns. Let me go and look here. Copy the address. Let's go look at this on chain real quick, because it gets even crazier. Tiny ass unicorns is not just a normal NFT. It is a 404 contract. So when you buy, it's like a coin. You buy the coin and you get NFTs in your wallet. So go buy the coin and you get the NFTs in your wallet. That's how these NFT 404 contracts work. Let me go here and let's go look at tiny unicorns. I think the ticker is called Tiny. Dun, 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 dun. This is yeah, there's a tiny ass unicorn. It's at like 300k market cap right now. I don't know, but when you buy it, the price of a token right now is $66. So if you buy $66 worth of tiny, you get one tiny ass unicorn in your wallet. So yes, I bought a lot of tiny because I have a lot of tiny ass unicorns currently in my wallet. Maybe I'll make a tiny ass unicorn PFP, or I'll just have them as like my pet on stream. I don't know. I have a lot to choose from here. Yeah, I like them. They were giving me some chubby corn vibes. That's why I fumbled the bag pretty hard on chubby corns back in the day. And if you don't know what a chubby corn is, a chubby corn was an NFT. Let's go here real quick. There was only like 250 of them, I think, something like that. And they were basically sitting on the floor just like tiny ass unicorns for like 0.01, 0.02. And then they spiked to like 20 ETH a piece. And guess who sold his chubby corns right before the pump?
Bruh.
Me. I did. Yeah, that was probably my worst NFT trade ever. But yeah, that's my chubby corn story. And you know, these guys were kind of giving me chubby corn vibes, is what I'm trying to say. But that's my tiny story. But they are the first NFT launched on Uniswap's chain. So if we ever get a legitimate ETH season, there is your deep ETH alpha on that one. I don't know. I got a lot of them, so don't listen to me. I went crazy with. I probably bought them all, so don't buy them. So said, that's adorable. Jesus, have you heard? You have a whole herd of unicorns. Yes, I do. I have a whole freaking herd of them. I don't know who the top holders are on Unichain. Did anybody else know I'm just totally out of the loop. I didn't know. There's 5,000 unicorns total, but I definitely have a stable of tiny. I don't even think the people that some people saw me talking about tiny like a few days ago, and they were like, "Hey, tiny unicorns," and I don't think they understand how deep I went into tiny unicorns. I think I hit like I might be in the top 10. I like the corns. I like the tinies. But anyway, let's go look at Bobina. Let's go look at Bobina. Bobina's Bobina chart. Staring at everybody right now. This is how Bobina's looking at the market right now. Everything is down 20% across the board, and Bobina is just staring at you like this. And I'm pretty sure if we go on Biz right now, actually, I'm gonna save this monkey merch. I might get some monkey merch. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look at it. And let's go to Biz real quick to see if she's around. She might be. I'm sure the Bobos are laughing today. Holy crap, that's a crazy looking Donald Trump AI picture. Oh gosh, it's a bad oh no, it's not a good thread. Somebody's actually, it's a suicidal thread, so don't look at it. That's a crazy Donald Trump AI picture right there though. Probably gonna get banned off Twitch for that. But anyway, looking through, I'm seeing Bobos celebrate. I'm seeing a lot of panic. I'm seeing people get wrecked in leverage. We're doing a quick scan through here today. Wow, a lot of pink Wojaks. A lot of people evaporating. People, man. Wow, so this pullback really wrecked a lot of. That was pretty grim. That was pretty grim. I haven't seen Biz that grim in a while. When I'm seeing like, you know, and hero threads, I'll just give it the code name for it. I'm seeing a lot of and hero threads. That's pretty crazy. Let's see. Someone said, "Holy F! Don't look at the daily." Trump. I think Putin and Zelensky will make peace. Could you imagine? Moon Overlord says. ETH going back down. No, I do not want to imagine that. Someone says Aiden Ross would be rubbing his hands together. Yes, Aiden Ross would love nothing more than Ethereum going back to $1,000. He would be going all in at that point. Someone says, I've been staring at the 1 million. What? The 1 minute for 75% of my waking hours today. Is there a slur for this? 3 minute doesn't look any better. Holy fuck, do not look at the daily. Okay, we're gonna look at the daily. We're gonna look at the daily on Jesus. He said don't look at the daily on Bitcoin. And we're looking at the daily on Bitcoin and
Bruh.
Well, it's, you know, it's down. It's definitely bearish engulfing. It's bearishly engulfing 1, 2, 3 days. I would be, you know, more worried if it was bullishly engulfing the entire move up. That would look kind of crazy. Let's look at Ethereum on the daily. I mean, we're zoomed out here. Nothing too crazy. It's barely even at 4,500. I think it looks. What's ETH BTC look like? Yeah, I was about to say ETH BTC is probably green because Ethereum looks a lot stronger than Bitcoin right now. Is this a trend that's going to continue on? Does Wall Street really look at Ethereum as its Bitcoin? That is the alpha I've been hearing in spaces. They're saying Ethereum is the Wall Street Bitcoin. That's what they're going with. That is their shill. And is that the case? Are they just going to try to build out the entire framework on Ethereum and just pump Ethereum to the moon? I mean, Ethereum is green. ETH BTC is green today. Actually pretty crazy. And that is a hell of a move off the bottom on ETH BTC. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. XX Psy, I think. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. We are just sitting here talking about crypto, and we're talking about Biz. We're talking about people who are leverage trading and losing it all instead of sitting in spot. And it is the worst feeling in the world to get liquidated for everything and then watch the price suddenly reverse and then go to all-time highs. And that is what I am scared that Ethereum is about to do right now. We call those the Dalai Lamas or the V reversals. Ethereum could end the day like this. I mean, and it would not surprise me. But the problem is a lot of people will have lost a lot of money, whether panic selling, getting chopped up, trying to buy back, you know, things like that. So if Ethereum does play out this move, then, you know, you're going to see Bobo come back up here too, and who knows, maybe our 300k bear well will be panic buying back in. But that is the bad thing about it. You do not want people full clipping 300k and then buying back in, because they will have lost 100k of their money if they would have just like simply held. But I know the roller coaster is scary, and hey, if you're putting 400k into a meme coin, you're getting on a roller coaster. That's all I'm gonna say. They then Putin Zelensky, the Zelensky peace deal, and rock it up. Yeah, that's the war is over.
I'm about to bust.
And then
Oh shit. Here we go again.
yeah, don't forget the war is over candle right after the bad whatever the hell, the report we got this morning. And then it's like whatever, bro. There's a new terrible report every day. Crypto just continues to chat up either way. I don't know. Here comes SPX. SPX is coming to town. Right here, $1.45 right at support. So look for maybe a possible bid right there. That actually looks like a really nice long on SPX. If this is in fact the dip, I would look. Shit, that makes me want to trade it. Like right here, right at around 145. Catch a bid right there. If it ran all the way back up, just a big win on the chart. Just a big win. All I do is win, win, win. Inverse Murad. So here we go. Flip the chart upside down, and we're just painting a big M on the chart right here for Murad. There you go. Back to all-time highs. Can't spell all-time high without Murad. Here's Alt. Flip it upside down. There you go. Nice. Bobina chart unaffected by the news. Bobina's doing her thing. And if you go to this website, you're wondering where everyone's doing these Bobina memes. Bobina AI. They have like the whole AI setup for Bobina. It's actually pretty crazy. Pretty awesome, actually, that this even transpired just because of the biz memes. You got Bobina merch. Is it around yet? Oh, you got Bobinas. You got this. Okay, you can buy Bobina stickers. I need this Bobina just to post on the timeline. Where's she at? Just so I can laugh. This is better than Mog, actually. I would say this is, 100% better. And, you got a bear girl laughing at you. It's oh my god. Are they trying to target me? What the hell is this? Good morning with the chibi Bobina. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my wife will like it. I don't know. We're gonna find out when we buy it and put it on the bed. She's gonna have a million questions. She's gonna be like, "What the hell? Who is Bobina, and why would you talk to me anymore?" Don't worry about it. Bobina, Ethereum meme coins. Someone mentioned this too in Spaces earlier. They were like, Ethereum. They were talking about Ethereum meme season, but there really isn't like new coins spawning up every single day on Ethereum. It's pretty much just the ones that are locked in, and you could kind of just trade around the coins that are there. There's there's Pepe, there's Mog, there's like Wolf, Andy. You got your Bobos, your Kekius Maximus, your Zeus, your Floki, your Colt coin, Apu, Joe. I'm gonna say Pup. This coin has been around forever. The Poi Poi, the Chinese Pepe. But yeah, so not really many new runners. Don't forget Rekt coin, the sparkling water. Hey Rekt, we all gonna make it. Don't forget, we all gonna make it. What software did you use to make the Bobo Council? Bobo Council, I just used Photoshop. Just drew out the Bobos and made the backgrounds, everything like that. I wish I could pull up Photoshop right now and show you guys all that stuff. I'll probably do that on another stream. We do have like the Photoshop stream sometimes, and I do like a little bit of like art. We do some Bobo memes on the stream. Check crying chart for the last glimpse of sub 300k. Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully, my entries are hitting on another cat right now. I've seen Crying Cat start to ramp up a little bit. Crying Cat CTO. Here is a Crying Cat. Here's your Crying Cat. It has been it's been rallying here. Kind of looks like Bobo off the lows, starting to rally up there. Had a little bit of a pullback, and it's at a little bit of a support area. It looks a lot like the Bobo chart. Is Crying Cat following Bobo? I just had no idea. You're at 250k. You're trying to see CTO apparently. Crying Cat CTO, and starting to grind upwards. Let me look here. What did Crying Cat hit? Let me go to the market cap. What did Crying Cat hit? Crying Cat hit 10 mil. 10 mil, and that was all she wrote. And now you're trying to pull up. You're trying to flatten the curve. Best of luck on the CTO. They're tough, says Bobina. Hope you make it, friend. That's how my Mooncat looks right now, says player 469. That is we can't look. Hold on real quick. I want to talk about it, but I won't for reasons. And I mentioned those reasons earlier in the stream. I mentioned it. But I think it's pretty crazy that Moonshot can start hard shilling. I noticed it yesterday. Yesterday proved my point. Where's the Moonshot at? Let me go to Moonshot. First rule of Bitcoin, you never sell your Bitcoin. Another boomer meme reposted by Adam Back. Thank you, Adam Back, for filling my timeline with boomer memes. That we got AI slop from Elon Musk, and we have boomer memes. Like, boomers are taking over. So literally, was this their last tweet, bro? Happy Bitcoin all-time high to those who celebrate. So Moonshot tweets Mooncat locked in, and everyone repays the chart by nuking it another 50%. Shout out. I'm just not. That was the moment I was like, okay, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do in this moment. And I kind of went over this earlier with okay, hold on. I'm going to stay down here like I'm hidden. I kind of went over this earlier with like how I did Bobo. It's just like, okay, I surveyed the landscape of what was happening. I'm like, okay, I see how it is. You have Moonshot hard shilling your coin, and no one wants to respect it. They're just waiting for me to tweet a moon emoji or something. I'm like, okay, just wait. I meant like the Crying Cat banner. Oh yeah, well that too. That too. Do we go back to the cat? But we don't want to make it go up too much, because we want all the supply. We want all the supply. We'll go back to Turkey Bobo. There's Turkey Bobo. Going to the chat real quick, seeing if I missed anything. Everything will be pumping on Monday. What is today? Is Thursday, August 14th, 2025. We're chilling. We're looking around the market right now. MOG is down to $479 million. Does anybody want to look at the Pepe chart? Anybody want to look at the Pepe chart? There's been a lot of noise around the Pepe chart. Everyone is like, why is the Pepe chart not moving? Why is the Pepe chart not moving? And today you just bearishly engulfed an entire week of candles. So it was August 8th. So I don't know. Why is the Pepe chart not moving? Why is it not moving? I don't know. Do they have any news or anything locked up? Before I tell you, someone says, I like frogs, says Bobina Council. So here is the Pepe trend line right now. I think a lot of people are watching this trend line. This is where you bounced previously. Obviously, a lot of people were watching this because this is where you bounced right here. You tried to rally, and now you're starting to pull back again. This is not a really nice looking candle, especially you just barely engulfed half of this move upwards from this bounce right here. But I think this is a lot deeper than what people are thinking right now, because I'm going through the comments and everything. I've seen a lot of frustrated Pepe holders and stuff like that. And I'm not fudding. I know you guys, anytime I talk critical about Pepe, everyone thinks I'm fudding. I'm not fudding. I'm trying to figure it out with everybody else, but I think I know why. If we go to cookie.fun, I'm going to show you why. Someone says higher lows. Higher lows. I saw someone else post that too on Pepe, higher lows. Apu, I mean, I think it was Apu. It was an Apu poster that posted. Of course, it was someone in Apu that said higher lows on Pepe. But let me go to the Apu Pepe chart real quick while we're talking about that. So Apu did make, what is this? Let's go look at the Apu Pepe chart. Blasphemy. What I'm doing right now is straight blasphemous. Blasphemous. This is why we won't talk about Bobo anymore. Well, I think that's why your coin won't go up, because we're going to look at it right now. We're going to go to cookie.fun, and we got to go look at who talks about Pepe. Who's talking about Pepe right now? Who is talking about him? Your sentiment is pretty good. Sentiment's pretty good. The bag zap is pretty good. We could maybe talk about the bag zap here in a second. Sentiment looks great, Pepe, so, why is it not moving? I don't know. I'm looking at all the people that shill Pepe, and I don't see anyone besides Plasma. I mean, Plasma is just, he might as well be the Pepe meme. He owns 5% of the mind share, and he talks about Pepe every single day. He gives updates on it daily. He might as well be like Pepe Times Magazine. That's pretty much what he does. But anyway, you got Bonk Guy, you got some other people in here, but I don't see anybody that was a part of like the initial Pepe run-up talking about Pepe anymore. And you can hate him, you can love him. You could talk about Polly. Polly was a big name in that. I think even people like David Goxty, he's not up in here. He hasn't, there's a lot of people I think that they've scared away. I think they've scared away a lot of people that were originally talking about them, and now they're wondering why they're not going up anymore. Because in the beginning, there was the 4chan anons. You had Bobo. A lot of those people were in are in Apu right now that were shilling Pepe too. That's what they don't understand. A lot of those hardcore, raiders and community people that are on the timeline that are in Apu and Bobo were out there, ferociously shilling Pepe. They were out there. So those kind of like separated into different groups. You got the Apu community, you got the Bobo community, and they kind of like chill together. The Milady cult, I don't really see them talking about Pepe anymore. They were a very big proponent in why Pepe was like, successful in the beginning. It was all like Milady cult, Milady coded, don't worry about it. They were the ones that were secretly pumping Pepe. It was like this whole like weird secretive aesthetic that was going on, but they're not there anymore. 4chan anons are gone. Polly is gone. Polly was a very polarizing figure, whether you like him or not. He can definitely get people talking, and he can get a lot of engagement and stuff like that. So those three factors are gone. And I'm looking at it, I don't know who's talking about you anymore. I don't know. Do you just feel like you're entitled to the pump now? Because I see Plasma, I see these other guys, and it may sound like I'm fudding, and it may sound like I'm being, a Debbie Downer or anything like that, but that is why I think it is the way it is right now. I don't know. Am I saying they fell off? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Someone said David bought $50 of Pepe on his stream. Did he what the fuck's the word for it? Damn it, you said it with Alchemist earlier. I don't even know the word for it. Did he buy the $50 off Alchemist? Is that what he did? A certain Spaces host is doing $10 Pepe buybacks. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, there you go. Good luck. Good luck. But yeah, that's Bobo Coin ETH has followed Bobina Council. 61,000 people are following Bobo Coin ETH. But I'm trying to figure it out with you guys too. I would love to show Pepe again. I would love it. But I just don't. Actually, I wouldn't love it because I told I'm not on good terms with these guys. I don't like it. I feel like, I've made a ton of meme content, as like everybody knows, throughout the years, and they just, for whatever reason, they don't like me. They just hate me, and I'm just like, fucking, cool. That's cool. Hate on one of the people that's created some of the most memes in crypto and on biz over the last decade. Yeah, fuck me, right? So that's how I feel about these guys. And I think that is why you see a reflection in their chart. I feel like, if Apu and Bobo were on the same side as Pepe, they would not have that problem right now. They'd probably be at like closer to all-time highs. I'm not even capping. Because they just broke off and they're all doing their own thing right now because they've disowned all of the hardest workers that were in your community for some reason. So good luck. Let's look at Trump. Brazil is one of the worst trade partners. Brazil charges U.S. tremendous tariffs. Let's go see. Looking at Roblox puts, Dastardly Daniel, do not FUD my Roblox. Why is everybody FUDding Roblox? Where's Roblox? If you've been watching this stream for months, you know I have been very bullish on Roblox pretty much since last year. And Roblox finally took off. This was a very easy trade for me as well because, if you have kids, you already saw that Roblox was going to go to the moon. You already knew this. And, they're always FUDding Roblox. They're always like, was it like, the child predators are on Roblox and, they're on apps. They're trying to get your kids and stuff like that. And that was a very big problem on Roblox, especially early on. But they did a lot to fix that. Things like VR chat are more creepy than Roblox, I believe. Like, go look at some of the shit you see on VR chat. Like, those dudes, like all the furries in there, like talking to each other. I don't take it from me. I'm a bear dressed as a turkey right now. But I'm bullish on Roblox. Well, it's at all-time highs now. Probably going to try to double top, but I've been bullish on it since it was at like $38. So why am I bullish on Roblox? Because I was looking for a stock that would resonate with the youth and the kids. I was like, think about stocks when I was younger that took off, like Monster, Nike, Apple, those types of things. And I'm like, what stock do all these kids and everyone talk, what would it be? It's Roblox. These kids can't get enough Roblox. This is what they're going to remember when they get older. This is going to be, their shit. Like, they're going to be like, and that's usually how it plays out with these stocks. So I think Roblox will just end up looking like this, and they're going to do stock splits and go back down, But I missed my entry point on here. I talk about it so much, and I didn't own any damn Roblox when it was like 30 something bucks a share. And now it's at $130 a share. But I think every Roblox kid knows the Tra-la-la. Probably. That's what I'm saying. CT is so washed, man. I bring up like all these Roblox characters and stuff like that. They have no idea like what I'm talking about. Like, but if you have kids and like you have to watch these YouTube characters, these YouTube streamers, these cartoons that you have to regulate. Also, as a parent, you have to go through all this and regulate it. Of course, you got to be a parent. Sorry, you can't just leave it on autopilot. You have to actually parent your children. That's part of the deal here. So, like, my child cannot send messages on Roblox. They ain't gonna have no friends, no nothing. It's not. No, you're not nothing. She did get banned one time though for calling someone a bad name, which is funny because if your kid gets banned on Roblox, if you have it set up correctly, if you're an actual parent, it will email you and tell you why your kid got in trouble. And she told another player to die.
Bruh.
And she tried to lie about it and say she didn't know what happened, but it sends you the chat history of why they banned your kid. And she getting really into the game and was telling someone to die, so she got banned. Pretty funny. I don't know. I was trying not to laugh. You know, you gotta don't tell people that. That's bad. Don't do that. But yeah, that's my Roblox story. It just made my daughter delete all the randos she had. Yeah, exactly. You gotta. It's for real, man. Like, it's a cool app and platform, but there are people out there that are freaking weird. So I have it set up to where can't add anybody, can't message anybody. They should just take that away completely, honestly. I don't really see the need for it. If they want to message each other, they can do it on their cell phones. It is an app, like on your phone or on your tablet anyway. I don't really get the whole message. Like, just get rid of it completely. Don't do that. It's hard to regulate. It has professional trolls growing up with the 4chan in the Call of Duty lobbies. Yeah, it is. It's very, yeah. So I said, bruh. Yeah.
Bruh.
I was like, wow. So, also, if you're a parent and you have, your kid on Roblox, get yourself a Roblox account and just check in on them every once in a while. That is essentially why, like, I made my Roblox account so I can go and, check on, see what's going on. Sometimes you're gonna get bullied in Roblox, and you got to come in there and save the day. So if like someone's picking on your kid in Roblox, and they're like beating their ass with like a weapon or something, you got to come in there and like start bullying the kid back. Bully the bully. So that's when the Bobo character comes into Roblox and then starts regulating. So if you see a Bobo, Bobo's like the bodyguard in Roblox. Someone said, "Did you sell your Mooncat, bro?" No, but apparently everyone else did. We've been talking about Mooncat every once in a while on here, and I mentioned earlier that I don't want to talk about it because I'm actually bullish on it, unlike everyone else. So that's all I'm gonna say. Because I have a plan. And that's it. Oh shit, the Bobo Dev is here. Send in the Bobo. Yeah, send in the Bobo. So the Bobo will show up on Roblox. So I do have a garden. If you play To Grow a Garden, that is one of the most popular games on Roblox right now. I think that thing has, millions and millions of users. That is where everyone is at. Like, Roblox devs and people on Roblox are making a killing right now. That's why I jokingly, only half-heartedly joked that Roblox is the new Bitcoin. Sappy Seals also, I think, created a seal game that is very big on Roblox too. Like the seal, I don't know if you've played Roblox, you've probably seen the seal game. I think the Sappy Seal devs are actually behind that game, and it's making like, hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue. Maybe even millions. It's crazy. People are making millions of dollars as Roblox devs right now, and it's nuts. Send the Bobo to Billions, please. I spammed Bobo Billions in Grow a Garden and another game last week. To Grow a Garden, and if nobody knows what I'm talking about with To Grow a Garden, I guess we can go check it out. To grow a garden. To Grow a Garden. My kid thinks Bobo's last name is Billions. That's great. To Grow a Garden. I don't even know if we can check it out. Let me get out here. To Grow a Garden. To Grow a Garden on Roblox is insane. So these videos right now. Here is another YouTube streamer, but this is basically it. To grow a garden is you make a garden. That's it. In Roblox, you walk around. Everybody has their garden, and you buy seeds, and basically you build your garden. But then the seeds grow, and you make some really crazy gardens. There's like rainbow-colored, fruits, stuff like that. I know it sounds crazy. This is totally not like crypto related, but this is, stock related. And I'm telling you right now, this is what's popping. This is what's popping for the youth right now. They all know what I'm talking about. And if they saw this on your screen, they probably would get interested in the stream now. They're like, oh, the Turkey Bobo isn't talking about boring adult stuff anymore. He's talking about To Grow a Garden. I love that game. What are you watching, Dad? What are you watching, Mom? Oh, yeah, see? Oh, yeah, so that is the future of our economy, and the future is bidding Robux, or Roblox, I should say. That is my bullish thesis on Roblox. See you all at, $20,000 Roblox shares in the future. Would not be surprised 10 years from now. I'm going to make my own Roblox game. You gave me an idea. Someone said the Roblox coin that launched from a Roblox game a few months ago. What? That's crazy. How did they do that? What coin was that? They launched the coin from a game? Which I'm assuming you said it was a few months ago. There's one that is a year and 6 months old. Roblox Shiba. What the hell? Hold on. This one was pretty funny. These are rugs, by the way. Don't look at the Roblox Shiba Inu. So it's just a Shiba, and it's in To Grow a Garden. Yeah, there you go. To Grow a Garden. This is like a Shiba Roblox character. Oh my god. There's gonna be one of these like Zoomer themed coins one day is gonna be the next Doge, and it's gonna be because of this is the stuff they're growing up with. Is this it? Check Captain Sweat on Moonshot. Okay, we'll check out Captain Sweat. We'll check out. This must be it because this coin went up to 2 million before it went back down. Let's go to the Twitter real quick, see if this is it. How did they launch a coin from Roblox? How did they do that? Roblox on Sol back up. Roblox intern currently suspended. Bean. Yoshi is now a YouTube partner. Yoshi has now integrated Grow a Garden, Seed Gear, weather events. Oh, I think I did see this pop up on the timeline because people were talking about wait till people find out how popular To Grow a Garden is, then we're gonna pump. And I was like, yeah, well, CT is so far behind. You got a bunch of 30, 40-year-old men telling everyone to get mogged right now. They have no idea what kids are actually doing. Captain Sweat. Okay, we can look at Captain Sweat. That is actually awesome if they really did launch a coin off Roblox. Did they launch it from the garden? Did they? Yoshi just got his biggest win trade on To Grow a Garden. 12 trillion candy blossom for a queen bee. Dude, these people are all about it. Who is this 13-year-old kid that's running this coin? Bitcoin, Labubu, Aura. Yeah, Roblox is definitely the most popular thing. And who knows, maybe one day crypto will figure that out. I have no idea. Many Roblox on Salon. Okay, let's go look at Captain Sweat. I'm looking at Roblox right now. Captain Sweat. What is Captain Sweat? And why are you I'm gonna make Grow a Garden meme coin. Someone made a Grow a Garden. I don't know if it lasted that long though. Depends on the team though. It's huge. Grow a Garden. Let me see. Hold on. Garden users. Damn. In July 2025, nearly 22 million users were online simultaneously. according to the game developer. This surge in popularity was a key factor in Roblox's strong Q2 financial performance. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. $21 million players at once on To Grow a Garden. Grow a Garden at, oh my god. Hold on. Okay, let me look at their Wikipedia real quick. This is insane. Oh god, dude, Wikipedia is always just with these damn things up here. Grow a Garden is a free-to-play multiplayer. Yeah, blah 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 blah. The game is known for breaking multiple concurrent user records, with at least 21.9 million players having been online July 19th, 2025. Previous peaks were 21.3 of the day of its summer update, which my child was going crazy about, and over 5 million on May 17th, which broke a previous record for a Roblox game. If that figure, if accurate, would be the highest ever recorded in video game history, surpassing Fortnite's 15.3 million. The game is co-owned by its original developer and Splitting Point Studios, and development team led by Jazen Madsen, known online as Jandal, with Do Big Studios holding a minority share. Holy shit. So yeah, there you go. You want to know where your volume and your retail's at? They're playing To Grow a Garden right now, and it's 22 million of them online at once on July 19th, 2025. Yeah, literally, retail is on Roblox. You want to know where retail went? They're on Roblox, and they're growing gardens. And they're getting scammed by buying seats on Roblox. So can anybody build a crypto native game on Roblox that's as popular as To Grow a Garden? It seems like we've been around for almost a decade and we haven't built we've built absolute nothing, when really, it's just a concept like this. You could, I don't know, dude, it's fucking space, bro. And literally, I bet if you asked the timeline, 90% of them have no idea what this game is. Yet they're talking about retail coming back, and they have no idea where retail is. Retail is enjoying their garden currently on Roblox. All 22 million of them. So yeah, that's To Grow a Garden. And that's why I was bullish on Roblox, because I saw where everything was headed, saw where it was going, and that's how you got that pump right there. So that is why Roblox, in closing, is the new Bitcoin.
The meme coin super cycle is not just a prediction about the future. It's already happening.
Not only did you smash Fortnite's record, you almost damn near doubled it. Insanity. And don't forget, Bobo. Bobo is in Roblox. Bobo is in Roblox. I don't know if we can actually search Roblox. Can I get Roblox to pop up on here real quick? Roblox.com. Can we log in to my Roblox? Will you guys see my password? Kind of scared to do it real quick. I don't know. Hold on real quick. Let me log into my Roblox and I'll bring it back. We're gonna do some live Roblox here. I gotta show you guys what's going on. Roblox. To Grow a Garden. Marketplace. Connections. Don't want to see. Make sure I'm not doing anything crazy here. Hold on real quick. We're almost there. You guys want to see my garden? Oh God. I made my Bobo character all buff. I need to change it. Let's see here. Okay, we're coming back. We're coming back. Show you guys what's going on here. All right, so my Bobo character is way too buff right now. My avatar. Let's go here real quick. Hold on. I need to make my avatar not so buff. So how do I do this? Body type. Can I not do this? Okay. Whoa, I did not mean to click that. Oh god, did I just destroy my whole thing? I hope I didn't. Oh my gosh, I just destroyed my whole character. He was a Bobo and now he's not. Oh no, this is bad. This is real bad. And I have no idea how to do it online as opposed to maybe I can build them out right here. Purchased. Oh, dang it. Here we go. Bobo head. All right. there's the Bobo. You can go on Roblox and you can buy the Bobo. Yeah, it's a Ron Coleman muscle builder Bobo. Let's give him the red t-shirt. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in here. Oh my gosh, it's not working. See if I can hide the chat real quick. Chat box. Chat box fade. Put the chat. We're gonna move the chat. Oh, not that. Yeah, bro. There we go. All right, we'll just leave the chat right there. There's, he's all built out real quick. You can put the work boots on him. Did I click him right? I don't think he's letting me do it. He needs his shoes. Okay, there's the shoes. I don't know why it didn't let me have work. Right now he doesn't have any pants. Let's put some black cargo pants on him. So now we're dressed like Bobo. But we need to go and make sure that his body isn't like super crazy. Head and body. Where is it at? Classic heads, classic. Torso. I want the classic. There we go. He's still swole. Wow, why is this so terrible to do on online? Man, left arm. Okay, there's his arms coming back. Right arms. Man, right arm. All right, he's coming back. Left legs. Chicken jockey. Neo. Man, left leg. Okay, we're getting there. Man, right leg. All right, he's looking a little more like Bobo. Let me see here. Right legs, left arms, left legs, torso, man, torso, skin tone, scale, height. Bobo pretty short. His width, he's chunky. His head. Proportions. What's this? Make him fat. Okay, I think he's okay now. He might be okay now. Animations, emotes, shrug. Let's try that. Let's try shrug. I don't know. He's not doing anything. Okay, so now we're going to go to grow a garden, I guess. To grow a garden, can we go? Or it's taking me to the marketplace. But yeah, if you go to the marketplace, and you search Bobo, not the Ron Coleman. I think there's a Bobo here somewhere. For some reason, this Bobo is popular on Roblox. This guy right here. So we've had to fight this guy. Where's a Kanye head? Where is it? You got the giggity. Or maybe it's like Bobo the bear head. Or I'm not looking in the right area. I think it's like a hat that you put on. We need more Bobo content is what I'm trying to say. Okay. But anyway, It's there if you search like hats, I think it is. Not all items. Bodies, accessories. Try accessories. Where are you? Maybe it's a hat. I don't know. He's in there somewhere. You just gotta search for him. I think it's a hat. But I'm trying to go to Grow Garden. Bobo hopped off the cycle. I can never find the Bobo head. Well, let's find it then. Let's find it. Let's find it. I think he is. Or let me go to my avatar real quick and see what the Bobo head actually is. Like, because it's not in the regular. What is this? It is a hat. Okay, so it's a hat. All right, so if we go search Bobo, this is how you find the Bobo head in Roblox. And you go to all items and accessories and no, I guess not accessory, clothing. Oh, that's why, because it's in. Where the hell's hat at? Accessories. Accessories head? Maybe? Okay, so it would be in accessories, head accessories. Why can't, or what? Do I have like a hidden item or something? I guess it's not labeled correctly. I might have to hit him up and be like, hey, can you label it different? Because it's not showing up in the search. Okay. Well, I'll try to get that fixed. I don't know why it's not, there's Bobo from Muppet Babies. This is our next thing that we're going into. We need to spam Roblox t-shirts for Bobo and get Bobo infiltrated into the next Bitcoin, which happens to be Roblox stock, in case nobody knew. So it's cool that we're on Giphy and Tenor, and you can search Bobo GIFs on iPhone. Let me check something real quick. Let me go to Pudgy Penguins. Pudgy Penguins. Where's Pudgy Penguins at? There is a Pudgy Penguin here. Look at that. Pudgy Penguins. They have infiltrated a cute blue penguin suit is what it's called. Don't tell Pudgy Penguins about this. We're gonna beat them to this. There is something that resembles a Pudgy Penguin here though. They call it a giant penguin suit. Cute red penguin suit. Unless that is them doing that. Or somebody just made one resembling a Pudgy Penguin. Let me look. Pudgy Penguin, all items. Okay, so they just got regular penguins in here. Alright, so... Okay. Don't talk. Don't tell Pudgy Penguins. Don't tell Pudgy Penguins about this. We're gonna beat them to this. We're gonna beat them to this, and we're gonna invade Roblox before they do. I think they have Pepe stuff, but Pepe isn't really allowed. Let's go look at Pepe. Oh, he is. He's allowed in there again now. So look, we got Pepe, Pepe Drake. Like Pepe with the gun T-shirt. Hide your kids. Don't let them see these things. You got a Pepe head in here. They all pop up. Pepe. Got the peepos. They pop up. So it's time to invade. They have a ton. John Pork. Wow. Pepe Dev coded. Okay. There you go. This is a lot more than they used to have. I searched this before, and I think it was banned. Which is typical of like Pepe stuff. They ban it all. No snitching. Coin was noob. Okay, that sounds familiar. I remember that. Pump Fun Land was a Roblox game. You could launch coins? Seriously? Hold on real quick. We're gonna look this up. Hold on, let me look it up real quick. I just don't want to, dox anything real quick. I'm trying to find let's see. I just don't know where to go to continue. First and foremost, we're gonna go to we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to Grow a Garden. I was trying to open it in Roblox client, so maybe we won't. But Pump Funland? Seriously? What did it say? Pump? What's it called? Pump Fun Land? Experiences? Prison Pump? What the hell? Did it have the... It had the dash in it? Pump Fun Dash Land? Maybe they deleted it. I don't see it. What in the brain rot are we looking at right now? But yeah, they probably deleted it. I mean, especially if they were launching Pump Fun coins from a Roblox world. I imagine they got shut down. I imagine it's deleted now. Okay, noob Roblox. So let's go look at the noob. The noob. We're going long today. We're going long. This is it. This guy? Oh yeah. I mean, it pumped and dumped. It went up to 3.5 mil. They got a Twitter account. That's really interesting. Actually, that's really interesting. First ever meme coin deployed in Roblox and got CTO'd. The birth of noob. Oh my gosh, they have it on stream. This is... Hold on, let's watch this real quick. This is them deploying the coin in Roblox. Does it have volume? No. Insert token name, symbol. What the... Hold on, it didn't have any volume, so I'll just go here. This is literally deploying a Pump Fun coin in Roblox. This is the next level. Insert token description. Insert private key. Did they like blur this or like... Oh, it's just... They literally posted the private... What? Was this why it rugged?
Bruh.
Bro. No way. I'm sorry.
You're done. You're washed. It's over.
Did they post the private key just like that? Does that affect any? Okay. Well, there's the private key in case you guys want a wallet. Create the token. There is your TXID. And it shows you on the other side. There you go. That's it. So make sure when you're in Pump Fun Land, you show everybody your private key that's standing next to you, and you launch your token. And this is the Bro, I'm crying right now. Oh my god, bro. Damn, my eyes burn.
A few moments later.
I can't stop.
The meme coin super cycle is not just a prediction about the future. It's already happening.
Oh yeah. Hey everybody, we're launching. We're launching in 5 minutes. Just let me go ahead and put the private key. You guys got the private key? Oh, there it is. Let me go ahead and put the private key in. Anybody got the image URL? let's go ahead and load that up real quick. Hit create token, and that's my dev. Damn.
I'm about to bust.
And there you go. That's how you make a coin in Roblox. That's how you make a coin in Roblox. Proof. They must have. There's no way they actually just did that though. Did anyone? Hold on. Let me see the comments. Yeah, he's definitely a noob. He's definitely a noob. That's the correct character for launching that coin right there in Pump Fun. Anybody mention the private key? How did this not go viral? I gotta save that shit. I'm sorry. That's some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. He's like, hold on, guys. Let's launch this shit. Put the private key in there. So there's your private key in case anybody wants the dev wallet for noob. This is video proof of me deploying it on Roblox. You were wondering where retail is? They're right here. They're right here. You just haven't tapped into it yet. You have not tapped into it. They're all growing gardens right now. Noobs are moving. Holy shit, I'm fucking... You guys, why is the dev wallet drained? Dude, like, for real, like, why? Like, every time we pump, it's, like, sold off. I don't understand. I don't understand why the CTO is not CTOing. Let's go look at the noob wallet. Oh shit, man. How many? Literally everyone is the dev in this coin. Would you look at that? I don't think the token creator has any tokens left. Actually, I think if this is actually the dev wallet, there's $600 in there. If anyone, if anybody wants to try it out, there's $600 in the dev wallet. I think. I don't fucking know. That was crazy though. That can't be real. That can't be real. That can't be real. Leave that kid alone. Leave that kid alone. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Oh my god, bro. The turkey Bobo. Holy shit, man. All right, going back to this Bobo. I can't. About to get a free $600. Let's fucking go. Anyway, holy shit, man. I can't. We're up to 2,000. We're up to 2,158 viewers. I promise. Over here crying. I'm sorry. I'll stop laughing. I have to stop laughing, bro. That is just the most incredible shit I've ever seen in crypto history. This man made history that day. He's showing everybody what he made, bro. Dude, it's literally, that's why it's called private key. It's supposed to be private. It's supposed to be private. There you go. You got your free DoorDash coupon there. If you guys want to try it out for yourself. I don't fucking know if it works or not. I didn't tell you to do it either. I literally have tears right now. Is there anything? That shit fucked my whole day up. I'm gonna be thinking about that forever. Ethereum, it looks like it's bouncing. There we go. Wait, hold on. That's the weekly. Oh shit. Ethereum does look like it's catching a little bit of a bit, at least bottoming out a little bit here. Bitcoin is starting to ramp up a little bit, trying to recover. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I needed that after today. I hope you all laughed as good got a good laugh out of that after, you know, the bull crap red day that we're having right now. That made me want to bid more. I'm so bullish on this space. Bobo, 4 hour, chilling right now. You know, we had to come back down here, retest the support. We're gonna bull flag out a little bit. You know, I got your little bull flag. Now we got you right where we want you. Now we got you right where we want you. Because look at there, some loser, you decided to sell that whole clip right at a resistance point. So we are building out a little bit of a bull flag here. Technically, if you want to be technical, we are at the downside support area of this, but you know, we did the same thing over here. Look at Bobo right here. When you broke out of this, started trending upwards. Now, since this person sold off, we're going to use it to our advantage, and we have a trend line. A new trend line breakout pattern has formed on Bobo, so now we need to break out through this area, which is right around 50 mil. 50 mil, so this 50 mil break will kind of send us higher. Right there. Nice little trend line pair formed right there on the Bobo chart. Get those lines ready. Steady, lads. That's a legendary clip, Rekt. You have to save that. It's the way he walks too. It's probably some 12-year-old kid. It's gotta be, man. It's gotta be. Here, you want me to read? I'll post it. Here, I'll just copy the post, copy the link, and go to the profile. I'll post it below in the comments. So that Roblox, y'all are gonna make me laugh. Y'all gonna make me laugh, man. I'll post it in the comments so you guys can go see it right there. It's from wow, man, that thing's from November 18th, 2024. Yeah, that was just that was like peak pump fund season too, right? It's like peak pump fund season. That's a man, that's a legendary coin now. I don't know if it can pump. I do not know the implications of dropping that private key like that. That's pretty funny. Anyway, let's check out Solana. Just green coin. Ethereum, we're going through Ethereum real quick. MOG is at 479. Let's look at MOG coin too. Is MOG doing any type of breakout like that a little bit? Trying to see like a little bit of a trend, like a sell-off here. Like who is the jerk that keeps selling off? You can go through the wicks here. Maybe a little bit of a trend line there on MOG too, like you saw on Bobo. Let's go back to Bobo real quick. Draw it on here as well. Not Floki. I'm gonna go to Bobo. It's on the daily. Let's look at it on the 4 hour. See how it looks. Yeah, pretty much the same type of deal as we saw on MEXC. Look at that. Beautiful. Little trend line form there. And this is right at a support area. Even if it did dip below the support, I mean, which typically it does, this is still a nice little triangle breakout pattern setup here. You're at the bottom of bid level. And if Ethereum were to rally back to the highs, this would be the bottom on your Ethereum meme coin here. And look at this breakout. Rejected hard right there. So whoever the 300k seller was, he had this line drawn out and he was like, no, we're not breaking out. We're not. The super cycle is not real.
The meme coin super cycle is not just a prediction about the future. It's already happening,
says Mr. Murad. But I like the pattern. I like the pattern. So shout out to you. You accidentally just sent us to Bobo Billions with your clip, because now we have a bullish pattern that's formed on Bobo, and we were kind of needing that. We didn't really have much to go off of after this little dump right here went down. We came up here, tested that, and now we got it right here. Here's your three resistance checkpoint. This is your breakout. Now we can break out again like we did way down here. We got that big rally up. So maybe we just kind of consolidate right here, try to break out. It is really not that much of a move though. It's 41 to like it would be 48 to break out of this little trend right here. So we got some work to do. Can you check Apu and Joe? Yes, we can. We can go to Apu and Joe. I think I finally calmed down a little bit after that Roblox video. That was probably one of the funniest fucking videos I've ever seen. You know what's kind of... Joe is basically doing what it did over here. Joe had a double top over here, and Joe had a double top right here. Joe had a double top right here. And I noticed right off the bat with Joe, it's building a monster cup and handle pattern. I think we can even go look at this thing on the 3-day. Look at this thing. Look at the weekly. I bet we can get a good looking one here somewhere. No, 4. I see it. I see it. I think you all can see it too. It's really choppy, but it's there. It shows up a little bit better on the daily. Here is your double top on Joe, but that is just your resistance for a future breakout right there. Here is what I'm talking about. Cup and handles. Draw a cup. Pull up your cup on Joe. And then you got, your handle over here. Something like that. You want to sustain this level right here. You want to make higher lows, pretty much what you're doing right there. And you want to come up here and consolidate underneath your all-time high for a potential breakout into the 100 mil range, which Joe has never been there before. But Joe can get there. You just got to hold this level and consolidate a little bit more. And that would be, you want to stay above 29 mil, 26 mil. You don't want to make new lows is what I'm trying to say. So, I mean, that's still a ways down there to make new lows. So right now you're sitting pretty, even at 46 mil with this pullback today. Basically the name of the game is to continue to make higher lows and break out of 70 mil where you topped out before. That's it. Looks pretty good though. Even with this pullback, because I'm thinking with all these charts, with everything I'm charting, I'm thinking long term. That's why I'm never tripping out. I'm like, oh god, we pulled back. Joe's down what, 15%, 10% today. I don't know. I'm just thinking long term because I'm long term bullish on everything Ethereum in this space, and the communities that are on Ethereum who have been here for literally years now, they're not leaving. They're going to continue to build. So if you're bullish on Ethereum long term, how can you not be bullish on these Ethereum communities long term is what I'm trying to say. Bobo community has been here for 3 years. Joe community has been here for, what is it, 2 years now? Is it going to be 3 years pretty soon? Bitcoin, Harry Potter, same thing. Pepe, same. It's just come on. I don't know. These people want it, man. The people that are left on Ethereum, they all want it. They're all passionate about their coins. Apu, no one really as passionate as they are. Definitely look like they're being suppressed down here for whatever reason. Maybe BlackRock is accumulating. I laugh, but who knows? It could be true with how they're moving. They have enough money to basically do whatever they want, so they could suppress a coin for as long as they wanted. Here is Apu. It has its resistance, which has been around 102. Every time Apu gets above 100 mil, it gets knocked back down. So it's been consolidating underneath this level for quite a period of time now. Quite a period of time. And the thing about Apu is, for the last, almost 7 months, 8 months, maybe longer, you've slowly been making higher higher lows. Sorry, I need a drink. The Roblox thing's still screwing me up. Okay, been making higher lows, and that's what you did right here. And you went up here and you tapped this resistance area for the first time, which was 100 mil psychological level, and you tailed off a little bit. You even dipped a little bit low support right here, but you captured it, you reestablished it, you bounced, and you've just kind of been chopping underneath 100 mil resistance. So you went up there again, and you were looking really good yesterday. Once again, you were looking really good back here and what was this, in July, late July, and I was like, okay, we're back at 100 mil. This is the time we do it. Apu looks like it's finally going to break out again. That's good for everybody in the ecosystem if Apu starts running, because everyone's like, oh shit, Apu's running. All these other meme coins are going to run too. I'm telling you right now, we just need that one runner, and Apu has been threatening it for quite a while right now. But today we had the nuke across, the chain. Everything pulled back like 15%. Apu as well, nasty red candle, because we got a nasty red candle on Bitcoin and Ethereum across the board. So these plays, Bobo, Apu, SPX, Mog, Joe, they are essentially leveraged ETH. So you don't really need to play with leverage when you have Ethereum meme coins. You buy Apu, you buy Bobo, you buy Joe. It's essentially leveraged ETH. So you can sit in spot and enjoy the roller coaster pretty much, and what your tolerance is for your type of roller coaster. The lower the market cap, the higher the risk tolerance, that type of thing. But Apu consolidating underneath 100 mil, and at some point here you can see this chart slowly grinding up, and we're running out of space to make lows. So just it's like I said earlier, like a pressure cooker. Looks like it wants to break out, and when this thing finally pops out to the upside, look out. I don't see a lot of real resistance on the Apu chart. Sorry, I'm just trying to get rid of these marks real quick. Until it reaches, what do you know, right around 200 mil. 200 mil was an area that was trying to hold this support right here. You can see these candles getting bid, and then it lost 200 mil, and what do you know, it went all the way just damn, it hit 20 mil. What a buy on Apu at 20 mil. So whoever bought Apu at 20 mil is sitting really pretty right now. But it's just like psychological resistance levels. I say that over and over and over again, but it's true. People see the numbers on the screen and they start to freak out. So they value Apu underneath 100 mil right now, but when Apu breaks above 100 mil, they're going to be like, okay, psychologically, my next target is going to be 200 mil. So when we reach 200 mil, what are people going to do? You guessed it, they're going to freak out. They're going to be like, oh shit, Apu is up to 200 mil. I'm scared. That's what they're going to do. And then you're going to have this whole thing where you consolidate underneath 200 mil and then finally break out and go test these all-time highs. If we remain bullish on the Ethereum trend, which I think we will. I think Ethereum is going to continue to grind up throughout the remainder of the Trump presidency, at least. And we're only into year one of the Trump presidency. We still have quite a ways to go. So I'm thinking, 2027 lining up to be pretty crazy year. I know some of you might not want to hear something like that, a long-term thesis of how things are going to play out, but I think prices could be pretty crazy by then, because I am long-term bullish on these coins right now. Has there been a dismantling of Bobo yet? like what do you mean dismantling? I don't know what that. I don't know. RIP full clippers. Indeed, RIP full clippers. All this down here is just jockeying for position before the inevitable run up. Like, that's all this is. You're either with it or you're not. So people are just kind of chopping themselves to death under here, but when you really zoom out, you can kind of map out these levels on Apu, and I'm looking at 200 mil, which is a pretty clear area. And then after that, shit, not really much. Then it's kind of looking like Joe. When Joe broke out of resistance, it really didn't have any clear-cut levels. I mean, you can look at this right here, where this little resistance area where we got knocked down the sell-off around, 268, which I don't really put too much confidence in a level of 268 million. It sounds really random, so I could see you breaking through that. And if you're pumping past 200 mil, I would venture to say that Apu is very well on its way to all-time high. That's what I'm trying to say. All this is just accumulation. and eventually the sell pressure will reside as it has been residing over the last couple months. So, yes, if it sounds like I'm bullish on Apu, it is because I'm bullish on Apu. Poggers says, Primal Ape, Bobo Lord, check both Neros on ETH. Binance Nero might actually be flipped by the other one. Wow. Would not be surprised. The Nero wars are they're actually insane. They're still going on. Jeez. So, man, there's so many Neros right now. I don't even know which one to choose from. First Nero on Ethereum. Is this the one that's on Binance? I don't think so. I think the other one is, right? That one does not look familiar. This one looks like the one that paid off everyone. Reminder, Germany sold at 55k. Yeah, Germany did sell all their Bitcoin at 55k. They did. So, I made a Bobo meme for that too. If I go to bobomemes.com, I do not give a schnitzel. That is, maybe search the German Bobo. I made a lot of German Bobo memes during that time. There's Bobo crying because Bitcoin broke out after Germany sold. I think I put the national anthem in the background. Not sure. Yeah. It was a bad time for the Bobros in Germany who sold all their Bitcoin at 55k. Moment of silence for them. Moment of silence for them. If you sold your Bitcoin at 55k, you know, Germany would be up millions at the moment, but they're not. They listened to the Bobos and they sold it all. So shout out to the Bobros who fudded Germany out of their positions. It's true. It actually happened. Real thing. So yeah, it was the first Nero. So this Nero right here. You said that one is on Binance. The first Nero is on Binance. Okay, so the first Nero. The first Nero coin. Oh, this one. The first Nero on Ethereum, managed by the community with heart. So that one is at 163, and the other one is at 115. We just love Nero the dog so much. Where is he? There's Nero. Oh yeah, it is kind of catching a bit, huh? For the last couple months. It was actually did flip it or attempt to a few days ago. So that's the Nero wars will never die. The Nero wars will never die. Germany has been battling. Yeah, it's been for a while now. It's true. Have you seen LOL IMO best beta to troll? I have not seen Laugh Out Loud. Let's go look at Laugh Out Loud real quick. LOL guy. Or is it just this LOL? It's just straight up LOL. Damn, this thing has been out for a while. Since July 2024. Is this the one right here? Or is it LOL guy? The other one. This one's at 3.5 mil. LOL. Let me go look at the troll chart real quick. I want to check out troll. Haven't looked at them yet. Troll is at 172 million. So Pump Fun bidding up the chart, apparently. That's the rumor. Don't really know if it's a rumor as more of a fact, but they are holding. And I guess that's turning into your new floor on troll, showing a lot of strength even today with the pullback. It dipped down to about 140 mil and bounced, and now it's sitting at 172 mil. And it has another one of these little kind of breakout patterns forming now. Something like this, similar to what we just saw on the Bobo chart and MOG, I believe, as well. Draw out support, horizontal support, and a diagonal breakout. How's Mooncat looking? Any Oh, there's definitely some decent entries out there from what I saw. Definitely some decent entries out there. But I want an even more decent entry. I want an even more decent entry on that. Let's go look at LOL Guy, because that's the one you were talking about. LOL Guy at 226K. It ran all the way up to 700K. And was it the daily chart? Okay, so you're trying to formulate a little plan here, trying to catch a little bit of a bid. You caught a little bit of a bid here in the last couple hours. LOL Guy. I would say he is right in the realm of Troll Guy. He's right there with Troll Guy. I mean, Troll Guy is definitely more popular, but LOL and who was the other guy? Rage, like the Rage bait character, something, or the Re 139 has been its support level about 3 times. Let me check it out. Yeah, it's definitely someone's holding 139 down here. Go ahead and put this little about 100K. Yeah, I see 139. I see what you're talking about. Deep bid probably around 100K, so someone's keeping it above that, and it is catching a little bit of a bid there. So they're definitely in the same universe, Troll Guy and LOL Guy. I agree. Let me go to your Twitter account real quick. Always check the Twitter. Checking the Twitter account. Talking about Troll. Sorry you went on it. Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, I thought you were talking about LOL Guy. But yeah, we'll go back to Troll here in a second. Okay, so LOL Guy is trying to run up the Troll meta. See? There you go. Let's go back to Troll real quick. See what you're talking about. 139. 171. Yeah, 139, 140. That is your support area right there. It looks pretty strong. And you have this breakout pattern here. Actually, let's go to the 15-minute because it looks like you're bouncing. Yeah, and you're grinding along this resistance right here. This diagonal, go to the 4-hour. Look at that, grinding along that pattern. And this looks like what we saw with the Bobo chart. Have no fear, the Bobo chart bullish pattern is here. This is like a little bit more of a aggressive look to that pattern. Somebody wanted to go test support immediately on this pattern. Like, look at this, same type of deal, and that is where you're starting to catch a little bit of a bid there. So 41.5 Bobo, incredibly undervalued for a meme that is constantly spammed on CT and used by every single project organically without trying to shill the token itself. Stream been looking crisp on Twitch compared to X. Probably X. Hey, that's another thing, man. X is acting like they're running stuff with the AI and the streaming, and I swear it's been lagging. Even like I'm on X right now, and it looks like it is it's glitching out. I don't even see any other spaces or broadcasts running right now. Earlier, my timeline was glitching out, so I don't even know if X is really running half the time. You either get liquidated or survive long enough to become a top signal, says General Pudgy talking about Kobe's profile picture. When will we let Kurt Cobain rest in peace? I don't know. Kurt Cobain, R.I.P. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moon mission confirmed. Andre. Oh, what's Andre talking about with Phantom? Flying Tulip is now raising capital if you are a U.S.-based fund interested. FT, fixed supply, no token inflation token. Oh my gosh. Why not raise from community dev? Andre's doing another raise for a token? We are so back. Is it built on Sonic? Yeah, Phantom changed into Sonic. Flipping kidding me? Multi-chain victims, dude. Isn't FT supposed to be tokenless? Icon Angel. What happened to you? Someone said. So it looks like Andre is doing a raise for a token. some other token, Flying Tulip. Shit, I don't know, man. So if you don't know who Andre is, he was a big part of DeFi Summer back in the Uniswap, season that we had. Did you see Pentoshi's tweet like an hour ago? No, I didn't. What did you say? Let's go look at Pentoshi. You follow each other. Oh God. What? He's a bad shot for what it's worth. Look. Yeah, I think X is like glitching out really bad, so Twitch is probably the go-to right now. Another big volume day, probably at least another 300 mil minimum from at the moment to buy more ETH, and likely far north of that. Tom Lee. So in summary, to kind of wrap up the stream here, because we have been live for quite a bit, and all the kids will be getting out of school soon. It is the first day of school for many kids across the country this week. So shout out to all the parents out there. It is also a reason why I was able to go live so long today, because I am free from the shackles of Roblox and growing gardens. Free from the shackles. So I will be going live like this much more, because Dad has free time. That's all I'm saying. That and, back to building, back to making Bobo memes, and we have a lot of things that we're kind of working on. We had like the hyper liquidation bot that we're still kind of working on right now. We want to get that rolling up to speed, but there are a few other things in the works in the pipeline. So Bobo needs to basically we're gonna have to have some type of I don't want to say raise a lot of capital, but we need to put some things out there that make us some money for the Bobo community, so we can get start getting some of these tier ones, if you know what I'm talking about. Kids are in school. We are so back, says Yeti. That's true. Bobo capital raises incoming for Bobo. Basically Bobo has, let's see, how can I put this? Literally nothing but like up from here, because it doesn't have any of the major exchange listings that some of these other tokens have. It's like the building hasn't even started yet, but we are as popular and as strong as we are without all of those things. So we're gonna see how it goes from here. I am still long-term bullish on everything. I think every dip is pretty much just a buying opportunity on ETH. I'm looking at a lot of the dips, like how Kobe Bryant looked at this pass right here. Where's that? There it is. This is me during the dip today. There's Kobe. It's just I feel nothing. You can do a 20% dip, but I know where this market is heading, and it's heading higher. We looked at some of the absolutely bullish price targets earlier in the stream. If you want to roll back and look at that, what would the price of Ethereum be if it were to hit gold's market cap or flip silver? To flip silver, it needs to hit at least like 2.5 trillion, which would put it around like 20k, 21k, which would be a really nice top for I think the cycle. If Ethereum hit like 21k, it'd be poetic because of Bitcoin hitting 21k in 2017. Gold's market cap, I think it said, I was seeing some said 12 trillion. Is it 22 trillion? Someone said 22 trillion. I don't know. That would put Bitcoin at $1 million. If Ethereum flipped gold, it would be 100k. So think about where your Ethereum assets and your collectibles and your digital artifacts would be if Ethereum was at 100k. That'd be I'm not fucking leaving. Can you imagine? Yeah, that's why Bobo will be here forever, because we see the long-term vision. The bear is actually bullish, and that is why the bear stays as long as he does. He's just here. He's just trolling. That's all he's doing. So, that is that's pretty much been my time. I thank you all for yours. Someone said, just do a little Mooncat tea, please. Little Mooncat tea. Basically, I want all the Mooncat, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. I want all the Mooncat. Where is my Mooncat? Because when I talk about a coin, I don't stop talking about a coin. I like the coin, and now I want all of your coin, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So may the chips fall wherever, whatever the quote is. You know what I'm talking about. Thanks for the long stream, absolute best. But yeah, that's been my time. I thank you all for yours, and as always, the target remains Bobo Billions. I will see you all tomorrow, or who knows, maybe even a nightcap stream. If the market keeps acting up, we'll be back later tonight. That's all I got. That's all I gotta say. Bobo Billions. I'm just trying to look at the outro. What are we gonna do for the outro? Are we gonna... I know Mooncat's down quite a bit, and they're not expecting me to do it. Someone said nightcap. Welcome. Are we gonna do a nightcap? We're gonna do a nightcap tonight, possibly. I'll try to do one. I'll try to do one tonight. I'll try. I'll definitely try to do the nightcap. I think we should end the stream like how we started it.